Here we go.
Then I'll tell you
Yeah.
later.
Okay. We are live. I see us
We're
going.
live.
I see us going. So we are here. We're live. And hold on, I'm going to look and see. Oh, there we are in the video. I'm going to look in the video and start seeing the comments coming in. Oh, nobody's here yet. Oh,
Hey, send me
oh,
in.
two people. Hi.
Oh, awesome. Send me in a message.
Hmm.
Um, what's it called? What I'm supposed to be dropping in there.
Oh, okay. I can do that. Hey, Cora,
Thank you.
popping
Hi,
in.
Cora.
I take it you are still doing your thing over there on Mixler.
Well, actually, we actually start at the same time because it's the intro's going, and we've got about 25 seconds left of that. And
Oh,
there's
okay.
nobody in Mixler.
Oh, well,
There's
it's people
nobody
are coming in
in
slowly but surely over here. We have about 37 just popped in. So we got Cora, Kyle, Colette. Hello, Colette. Kelly is here.
They need to go join me over in the Mixler.
Or they could just hang out with me. Either way is fine.
That's true.
I'm kind of a big deal.
You are.
And there's Maureen. Hello, Maureen.
And hello, Mixler. Yeah,
Oh my God, Mixler. Hi, guys. How are ya? We always wait for Mixler.
we do because everyone's in here, even though
Yeah.
they're not. I'm by myself.
That's okay. People will be there, I promise. Christina says, hello, Moonie Dee. Hello back to you,
Hi.
Christina. Kyle says, Moon, you are one sexy beast, sir. Thank you so much. That's correct. And Dee looks absolutely amazing. I have to agree. I'm going to tell you guys right now. You know, I saw Dee. She did a little warm up video for the show tonight, and I was like, "Damn, girl, that's some." She looked good. Her daughter did the makeup. I was like, "Man, I better go get my hair did." So that was one of those kind of nights.
Wow. You know what? I believe I look good now. I mean, I always, when people compliment me, but the fact that Moon gave a compliment, wow.
Yeah, it got me. I was like, "Wow, phew, that's big." Hey,
Woo!
Christine. Linda is here with us.
That hashtag might change now.
Not changing at all.
Well,
Timothy is here. Michelle is here. Hello, 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 hello. Hey,
hello, hello.
hey guys, I want to start. I don't want to start everything off too seriously, but guys, Chrissy is actually she wasn't going to be able to make it. She is in the chat room with us tonight. Please, guys, from my heart, I'm asking you guys for a fellow box talker for just an awesome, wonderful, wonderful person,
We're all
human being.
family, so
We are a family. We are a box talk family. Please, guys, send Chrissy your prayers, your thoughts. She's in a tough situation right now. I'm not going to go into details, but if you guys could send her some love, and if you guys wouldn't mind being there for her, I'm sure she could use some people to talk to besides just me and just Dee. This is we go through some hard times, and we want to make sure that we're able to help her out. So she's in the chat room tonight, guys. Just be there for her if you wouldn't mind. She's a great person and a fellow box talker. So lots of love to her tonight. My thoughts are with you. Dee's thoughts are with you, and we're just wishing you the very best. So
we love you.
we do love you. Hang in there, okay? It is going to pass. This too shall pass. I promise you.
Hmm.
On to some happier things. Teresa says, hello. So glad Dee is feeling better because wowzers. See, it wasn't just me.
Yeah. So I did promise my daughter that I would say she was my makeup artist for tonight's show, and everybody's noticing. She's standing right next to me. You want to come wave?
Yeah,
She's
come,
like,
come say what's
come
up.
sit. This is my makeup artist. I don't know if. Hold on.
Yes, she did an
This
awesome
is.
job.
See, everybody's noticing. Everybody. You made the Mooney Man say "Wow,"
I did. I said,
and
"Wow."
that's
I
the big.
think I think my exact words typed were "Damn, girl."
His exact words were "Damn girl," and everybody there is saying that my makeup looks good. So you did a damn good job. Mwah.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Okay, so everybody's being awesome, by the way, in the chat room, and they're sending prayers for Chrissy. So thank you guys for doing that. That's just awesome. It's the right thing to do. She's just a great person, and God, I've been kind of in her position before, and I really just I can appreciate what she's going through. So guys, hang in there.
Yeah. Yeah, just and I'm going to be sending her a bunch of positive energy and prayers and she's in my thoughts as well. So we're just hoping for the best. I want to respond. Somebody in there said I didn't see the name, but somebody said career job for her maybe. She actually that's one of the things she wants to do. So my
Well,
daughter
but she's like a
makeup.
triple threat, right? Because she does
Mhm.
awesome makeup, we now know. She can
Mhm.
sing, she can
She can sing.
dance.
She's a good actress.
Actress, that's a quadruple threat.
That's a quadruple threat. She does it all.
So once again for her, damn girl.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so yeah, guys. Oh, hey, Sydney's in here. He says, "Hi, Moonie and Dee. So glad you are feeling better, Dee, and sending prayers for Chrissy. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you."
And I do want to say thank you to everybody, each and every one of you out there that send me, your positive thoughts and your prayers and because, I'm a firm believer in that does work and it does help when people are sending you positive energy and prayers and it works because I mean, I do feel a lot better. And thank you so much, Chris. It really meant a lot when I didn't even know. I just saw that I was like, you were tagged on something. I was like, "Aw, Chris cares."
Yeah, no, I mean, really, and I'm the same way. I believe, when people put that positive energy forward, it really does help. And I'm glad we could do that for you. I know when my daughter had the last bout of the ketoacidosis with the diabetes she suffers with, and I put a prayer request out there, and I swear to God, guys, I didn't think she was going to make it. And I really firmly believe everybody's positive energy is what really helped her pull through.
It's true. So just thank you, everybody. I really appreciate it. That meant a lot to me.
And I apologize again for Facebook, guys. I know it's so dumb. Please don't get frustrated with us because we know it's Facebook and not us, but still, I feel bad. Tony says, "Hey Mooney," and D, it's like, "Damn girl." I think I said that right,
Mm.
but it was like "Damn, damn
Damn, it's
girl."
damn.
That was big. That was really big.
Hmm.
So, guys, let's see here. Sarah, yeah, she says D, she should be a makeup artist. That's a good career and pays well. Yeah, absolutely, it really does. All
Well, I'm gonna
seriousness.
start letting her do my makeup before the shows, and then I told her, you know what? She could come along to these paranormal events. Maybe she could be the paranormal makeup artist.
There you go. Yeah, because now I'm going to be distracted the whole damn show.
I'll be like this the whole time.
See, she's got the eyes going. That's the whole thing. Oh boy, Chrissy, hang in there, hang in there. I see your message here. Hang in there. It will get better. It's going to get better. Just hang in there. Ugh, my heart is breaking for you. It really is. It really
Oh.
is. Oh boy. William is in here from Michigan.
No, hi from
So
Michigan.
yeah, we've got some people popping in from different places. So thank
Is
you guys.
Dano in there?
I don't see Dano. I haven't seen him in there yet.
Cause I saw somebody say hi, Dan. I see Cheyenne saying hi to Dan, so I don't
Hmm.
know if he's in there.
I didn't see him. I mean, he always could be. No, I don't see him right now. Let's see here.
Do the slow show. Hmm.
Okay, so Mercedes, we'll go just jump right in because we're going to do that. Mercedes says, "How do you feel about my future choices? I'm hoping to do medical responder, but I've had some opportunities to get my career back order music wise. I just got a call asking if I'd be in a big music video and recording studio offers. Should I take a shot or focus on EMR and let my singing go?" Mercedes, honestly, with you, just in disclosure, guys, I've done reading for Mercedes and some of her family before too, but we haven't discussed this. I feel like music is who you are. It's what makes you happy. And I know there's been some disappointments in the past. I just feel that. But I think it's important you stick with it. I really do. If you have the opportunity, jump. It's there for a reason.
Hmm.
There's Maria. There's Alan. Hey, Alan. Oh, hey, tickets are starting to sell for our Stagecoach Inn event in July. Oh my God! If you guys are in our, Iowa or Nebraska, gotta go. Got to go to the Stagecoach.
Please.
Oh, I'm telling you, it's tickets already selling. And Alan added a really cool thing just today, like out of nowhere. So they're going to do an auction to stay overnight, like a small team to stay overnight both nights in the house. So it'll be two separate nights, two separate teams, and it's going to be like a silent auction. All the money goes back to the historic society, so that nobody's putting that money in their pocket. But it's going to go back to restoration for the place. So guys, sign up for that event. We are going to have an awesome time. I was just talking to a couple people who bought tickets today. It's going to be so awesome. So anyway,
I just want to let you know, Meredith said she popped into the mixer chat room. She goes, "I missed a moon compliment. They can't believe that you actually complimented me as much as you did."
wow, guys, I do compliment people and stuff. Wow, I feel like it's just a total ass. I'm like,
No,
I
you're
like I
not.
like no one or nothing. No, it's not me. It's not what I do, guys.
No, you're a good guy.
I try to be.
You are.
Chrissy says on to positive because that's me. We narrowed down the house search. Oh, that's awesome. I'm so glad. I feel palm trees and water. Do you guys See it for me. Yeah, it's what we talked about. Remember? Remember what we talked about, Carolina? Yep, I do see that for you. Yes, good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Really quickly, I know we have a topic tonight, but I'm just going to read this really quickly. So
Yes, go ahead.
Debbie from Hi from Ohio. What do you see for me as my health and a love interest in the future? Thank you. So the person that will eventually come into your life is not there yet, but it is going to happen. As far as the health goes, I feel like you're in control of that. I don't feel like the fate's in control of that one. I think that you can change some things around right now and really improve things for yourself. So,
Yeah, I agree with you on that. I was going to say that I feel like it depends on what she does, her choices
right,
with the health.
right,
Hmm.
right. Oh, Chrissy says, Dee, I missed the beginning, but you look gorgeous.
Thank you.
And she said it
Thank
like
you.
that. I just read it that way, but I know she said it like that.
You look gorgeous, gal.
Gorgeous. Damn, girl. So Jessica Rodriguez says, Hey, Moonie and Dee, I have a question. I'm pregnant now, and my concern is if my baby is okay and going to be healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I,
I
I
don't
feel
know.
that everything's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's some unneeded worry with that. I think
Hmm.
that you're stressing yourself out over it, but remember, you create your own reality. So please start thinking positively. Let the universe take over. Let it come in and help you out because I think everything is going great. So let's not put bad vibes out there.
Um, I just want to let you know, Moon, I have a good number of people in Mixler. Wow. Usually for Box Talk, I only got like 4 or 5 for a good while.
Yeah.
I've got more than that. Wow,
Well,
that's
that's
amazing.
awesome. Well, hi. Well, let me say, hello, Mixler, because it's like an old broken record. Um, that's my statement. I'm kidding. Love everybody in Mixler too. Hi guys. Cheryl says, Moon. That's me. Hello, lately I've been having trouble with my throat. The other day it was paralyzed. I could not swallow. Scared the hell out of me at night. Feels like I can't swallow. Cheryl, I'll tell you what this is. And it hit me as I was reading this. This is a stress situation. It's not a physical ailment. This is something that literally is in your head. Sometimes when we get that extreme stress that hits us all at once, one of the things that will be the first effects is a feeling of choking or not being able to swallow. So what I'd like you to do is when you start to feel that, I want you to completely relax. I want you to literally just basically sink yourself into the floor, allow all those muscles to release, and you're going to get immediate relief. But what I want you to do is not focus in on what's happening with that feeling. I want you to really pull yourself back out of that and realize that it is a situation that's not physical. You're not going to die. You're not sick. You're going to be okay.
Wow, that was really, really well stated.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Hmm.
Fetige. We haven't heard from Fetige in a while. Hi.
Hi,
Welcome back.
welcome,
Welcome
welcome.
back.
We missed you.
Missed you a lot. Hi, Mooney. I've been having a weird dreams, and I don't know if they mean anything or what should I do. Okay, interesting. Again, as I'm reading this, the message that I'm getting from your guides is that they are strictly just dreams. I don't feel that this is any kind of message from the universe necessarily. I feel like this is something that is just a subconscious problem that you're not being able to deal with right now. Crazy. My mom always gives this advice, so I'll give you this advice too. Before you go to sleep at night, drink some chamomile tea, just even like half a cup of it. It's going to relax you and it's really going to calm your dreams and the things that take place with that. So give that a shot.
Yeah, I feel like it's one of those things with the where your mind just, you know how I have that where your mind just goes crazier at night, and sometimes it causes you to have those dreams.
Hmm.
I feel like that might be part of the reason.
I think you're right. Absolutely.
Mm.
I want to bring this up for Cora. We had a quick conversation today. Cora has been seeing a lot of shadow figures, almost animals, lately, and this has been kind of a common theme that's been going on recently. And I don't know if anybody else out there is having this experience, but when I noticed it kicked in is again, I'm going back to the stagecoach. I swear we're not just promoting the stagecoach, but
Hmm.
when we left there, Alan called us right as we were leaving and said that he actually saw kind of a shadow of a wolf or a dog that was out there, black dog kind of thing. And from that point forward, I've been having a lot of experiences where I've been seeing these things, and a lot of people have been reporting it back to me.
Yeah, no,
So
it's true.
it may be a dimensional thing. It's hard to say, but I think it has been happening a lot.
Yeah, it happened to me as well. And I told you about the dream that I had where it was weird, where we were cryptozoologists
Right.
and we were trying, and the creature was like that, like some sort of like a black dog, and it got away, and yeah. That was a
And
weird dream,
that
Moon.
was a weird one. Yeah, but I think that all made sense in the long run of all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Really quickly, guys, if you wouldn't mind, we'll get to these questions here in just a second. If you guys wouldn't mind, sending us some love on here, and if you would please right now share this video to your Facebook timeline, and maybe put a little caption on there about
Please do.
come hang out with us crazy box talk people and have fun and come see Dee's amazing makeup tonight. That would be a good way to go.
Thank you, Mooney.
Yeah, I didn't even have time to get my hair did. Okay,
You, Moon, you always look fabulous.
I do, I do. Oh, I mean, no. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
See, but tonight I look too good. I might make that Ron Burgundy thing spark up that when he meets Veronica Corningstone. That one
This is
scene.
not the after show.
Well, yesterday you did it. It wasn't the after show.
That's true. I did kind of throw it out there, didn't I? That's just
Yeah,
me.
you did.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. All right. Really quickly back here. I know. Maria Moon. If things around here continue like this, I will have to ask you to come here. LOL. What do you see here? Now, Maria, I know we did the reading. We had the box reading, the private reading that happened, and we got a lot of information that came through there. I'd also be interested to talk to you to see how the thing is going with the books and the tarot and the whole deal that we talked about. But yeah, I do feel that there's an energy increase, especially in the house. It is not a relative, I can tell you that right now.
Mm-mm.
This is somebody, and they're not even associated with the land. I'm not sure who this individual is. I'm not getting anything negative, but they are a troublemaker. They're kind of a, I almost said trickster. I hate saying trickster because that like goes to TV show stuff. But they're playing pranks. They're trying to make things very uncomfortable, not in a bad way, but almost trying to get your goat to see your reaction, almost like a bad kid. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So, yeah, get in touch with me. Happy to talk to you about it. See what we can come up with. D.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, and I just want to tell her to be careful if anybody she knows around her, and not that it's anything negative towards her, but if anyone around her knows or does anything with Santa Muerte, just to be careful with that.
Right. And Lupita too says, "Hiya, sis." That's you.
Hiya, sis.
And then she says, "Hiya, Moon." Hiya. That's us.
Lupita.
Lupita.
Hmm.
Lupita. Lupita. Okay. Let's see here. Chrissy says, "Hey, my daughter who sees spirits is going to jump on. Her name is Shyla." Hey, cool. Yeah, I'd love to talk to Shyla. Sweet.
Awesome.
Laura says, "Going for a liver transplant evaluation in 1 week." Oh boy. Will it go all right, Moon? You handsome one. Well, thank you for that. From Lake Ozark, Missouri. By the way, you believe in the walk-in spirits? Yes, I do. That's a quick one. Yes, I do believe in that. I don't feel like it's going to be as negative as you feel it's going to be. Does that make sense? I think you're expecting the worst, which is usually the best way to go. Go in expecting the worst, and then you hope for the best, and then you get your answer. It's not going to be perfect, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be all right. Accept the good news. That's really important you hear me say that. You need to accept the good news because there is a really positive aspect that comes from this. So please hang out. Okay?
I have something I want to read to you from Meredith Morrison. She's in the chat room in Mixer.
No.
She says, speaking.
I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Boone.
I'm kidding.
She says, speaking of dreams, I keep having a guy named Jonathan popping up in mine, and I don't know anybody by that name. Any advice or idea what's up with that? What do you get on that?
I'm getting a guide right off the bat, right when you said
Oh,
the name.
okay.
I mean, it hit me like boom. And I really believe that that's a guide who is reaching out, and it's nothing bad, but I do feel like there's some advice that needs to be given, some things that could
Okay.
be a lot easier right now. And my feeling is when this message starts to come into her, what she believes is a dream state, which is really more of a meditative in between state, I think that she tenses up just because it feels uncomfortable. So
Hmm.
if there's any way you can consciously go into that situation knowing that it's going to be okay and that they're trying to pass on a positive message to you, really, really important.
Um, and I just want to. The reason why I wanted to read it is because when I was I wasn't getting anything, so that's why I wanted to see what your take was on that, and
Look
I'm
at
glad.
me. I ramble. I rambled. Hey, you know who just popped in?
Who?
Jack Kenna.
Jack! Hi,
Jack in it.
Jack.
Hey, buddy.
I'm feeling better. I know you. Hey, you had been messaging me and you were worried, and I do feel better today. I took my medication earlier, and I took it way earlier because I didn't want to be sleepy for tonight. But I do feel better right now. The pain is gone, and I'm gonna have to remember after the show to take it again because it's gonna be. By then it'll be worn off, and I need to take another dose. But yeah, I just want to let Jack know that I'm feeling better because I know he was worried.
I'll try to remind you. Okay.
Yes.
Really quickly, Sydney, just found out my brother's in the hospital having emergency surgery, asking for positive thoughts and prayers. Yeah, everybody, if you could, we got some box talkers out there who are going through some tough times right now. Please send good vibes. Chrissy needs them. Sydney needs them. So please send out some really super positive energy to them, and let's get everybody through this. Let's make it through and have everybody smiling in the end.
Connie Hurst says, my husband is going to have a colonoscopy July 6th. Do you feel he will be okay?
I do feel that there's going to be something found, but I don't feel like it's anything super serious. It's going to be your job to kind of keep him level because I think he's going to jump the gun on the whole
And his
thing.
spirits up as well.
Thank you. I think that that's really what it's all about. Thanks, Dee. That's
Hmm.
the best way to put it. Is keeping his spirits up. I think that he can easily fall into a depression and start
Hmm.
making this a bigger situation than it really is. So if you can, I know it's a lot of responsibility. Just try to keep his moods up and let him know it's going to be okay. It's nothing serious. It's going to be all right.
Meredith says, thank you. Rambling is good.
We try not to ramble too bad, but we don't always win.
And I know you've got a bunch over there, so read a few more, and then I got one from Timothy that I want to read.
All right, I will do that.
All right.
Okay, Marine, who I'm going to go investigate with soon in Cripple Creek. I'm so excited about that. Her and Nitro. Hey, Moonie and
Awesome.
Dee. Yeah, my team's going with them. It's going to be so cool. We're doing a dual investigation. I don't get to do many of those anymore because most people don't like me anymore. So this is going to be fun.
Aw.
So,
Everybody likes you.
yeah, but paranormal people sometimes die. You know how that goes. Anyway, okay. So Marine says, "Hey, Moonie and Dee, what abilities do you see me having, and how would I improve them if I do?" Maureen, I just want to start because we've met face to face. I did a reading for you here in this very room. But the ability that I see with you is definitely a mediumship ability. I watched you just during the session that we did, and you were picking up things very clearly and quickly. But I do see you questioning yourself a lot. Like, did I hear that right? Once you're able to just kind of accept what's coming in a little bit more, it's really going to pick up for you. You're going to have some great confirmation come through, and there's some relatives right now who are trying to speak to you. So if you can work on that, you're going to be good. D.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
Mixer.
just forget it. Just forget it. It's
No,
okay.
I'm
It's all
sorry.
right. Hey,
I'm reading through Mixer. I guess.
Mixler. I ask you about your opinion, but it does.
No.
Psychic counselor D, who doesn't want to answer questions. Okay, so
Timothy had wanted. I'm sorry.
it's all right. It was very important, but forget it. Okay, so Shyla says, D,
Go ahead.
you're listening?
Yes. Okay. Let me look.
We're going to
I'm
go to
mute.
Timothy's question
Go.
after this. So for
Go.
right now, I need you right here.
Yes.
You see me? Okay. All right. Shyla says, is it possible I'm gaining the power of an empath as well as seeing spirit? I've been feeling people's emotions more and seeing spirit lately. What is your feeling, D? That's my
Right away, I get yes. I get strong empath with
Me
her
too.
that she's picking up, that she's like a sponge absorbing all everybody's feelings around her and everything. But I also get the sense that she gets confused at times and doesn't know if it's hers or if it's coming from someone else.
And I also want to say frightened by that as well. I get the feeling of clamming, the feeling of, oh my God, oh, should I be doing this? And I think there's a religious sort of, I want to say it's a belief system that might be kind of standing in the way of that too. So
Okay.
if you can come to grips with that, that's going to help you out too. Dawn, who we love, Dawn. She made an awesome picture for us last night, by
Oh
the
my
way.
God! Oh,
Dawn.
I loved it.
So
I was this close, Moon, to making that my profile pic.
it's so awesome. It's so cool. So
If I make it, you got to make it yours.
okay, I agree. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Okay,
So
cool.
last night, for those who weren't hanging out with us last night, this was so funny. So Sheba, who is an awesome friend of the show, awesome friend of mine,
Love her.
she was kind of coming in. She calls me Spirit Daddy because I'm kind of her, whatever mediumship
Human
mentor.
spirit guide.
Yeah, right. And she's never really. She's always D. Hey D. Hey D. How you doing? So last night she was like, hey, Lady D and Spirit Daddy. And we're like, oh my God, that sounds like a 70s soul group. That is so awesome. And then what was the song we came up with? Something about the booty or the hiney.
Oh yeah.
So I don't remember, but we came up with like this awesome song. So anyway, we were joking around. So Dawn takes it upon herself last night to go out and create the album cover for Lady D and Spirit Daddy, and it's incredible. It's on our walls. If you
It's
get a chance, go check it out. It's so.
you,
Oh my
we
God.
got to put it up on the Box Talk wall.
Yeah, let's
It's
share it tonight.
perfect.
It's so
Yeah, we
awesome, guys.
will.
Anyway,
I love it.
but Don says, "Ramble on. The time has come. The time is now." And it's true. That's Zeppelin, guys. And Robert Plant had some of
I
the most.
love that song.
I mean, when Robert Plant wrote lyrics, he channeled something. If you go back and you listen to some of the lyrics that he put out there, I'm telling you, he just was getting inspiration from the universe. That is a perfect thing to say. We're all going through some bad stuff right now, guys, but if we all stick together and we're all positive and we all hang out, we all remain a family, it's going to be great. Everything's going to
I
be
think so
okay.
too. And this is going out like in general for anybody that's out there looking for guidance and wanting to know. I mean, I know it sometimes depending on people's situations, some people are sometimes going through their situation seems worse than somebody else's, but in general, and I know it's tough, I know it is, but it also depends on it. Sometimes they say when you're going through hell, it depends on your outlook, and sometimes it's so hard to be positive or whatnot,
Yeah.
but the more you tell yourself, oh, this is going to go wrong, it's going to happen because you're saying it, so it's going to happen that way. And no matter how tough the situation is, you got to look at it from a positive side. Sometimes you think there's no hope, there's no positivity, but you have to find something to look forward to, because if you don't, you're just going to bring all that negativity towards you, and it's tough. It's
And,
tough.
and we always say, like a child's laughter will bring you. I say it's Dee's laughter. Dee's laughter is what brings us
Oh,
back around. She kills me. Um,
yay.
Everybody's laughing about the pick, by the way. Okay, so Cheryl asked something. I want to get to Timothy's thing, but this is important because I keep getting this. Guys, if I ever miss your questions, I swear to God, I don't just pick and choose. I just literally randomly grab. There's so many coming through that I try to grab them as they come in. And if I ever miss you, no, it's not intentional, and I will always try to get to you no matter what. I swear to you. Same with D. Okay, so Cheryl says, I keep asking about my son's birthmark. Moon, he has a path Moon, he has a path of them that are like dot to dot along his heart. Did he die in a past life of heart problems? When I look at it, I feel so sad. It's interesting when now this is just the impression I'm picking up when I'm hearing this right off the bat. I get the impression it's not a physical heart problem. I see broken hearts. I see um, him being the player, the actor, the one on this side that is always the one who's been chosen or chooses to leave early, that he's always the one who's never able to experience love in its duration. And that's a really deep feeling for me. I would love, if Cheryl, if you can, if there's any way and you feel comfortable with it, if you could take a picture of his palm, his predominant palm for me, and send it off to me, I would love to take a look at it. I'd read his palm and see if I can determine maybe some things that have happened for him in past lives before.
Hmm. Can I read Timothy's question? Because
Yeah,
he's
please.
asking.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to get that one in. I apologize. Go
No,
ahead.
no, that's fine. No, no. He says, well, we already know he's from Canisius, New York, and he says, I still can't find my blue bracelet.
I'm telling
Is it
you,
still?
I know where
It's
it's at.
still
It's
in
in
the
that
woods,
damn field. It's in the field. I'm telling
and
you.
he says, where?
Well, I don't
Where
know.
in the?
I don't have a map. I told you this, Tim. I'm saying I see this. I see this, and I know where it is. There is a wooded area. There is a clearing, a very clear, marked clearing, and it's in the clearing on the edge of the woods, and
Okay,
it's in tall grass. That's all I can tell you. It's in tall grass. I know it.
tall grass. Okay, keep looking, Tim. And from Junie, she says, Mooney, is it possible you could tell me if the spirit that's messing with me in my sleep is a nice one? I
Yeah.
think
Well, okay. I don't want to say nice.
like a troublemaker type,
But yeah,
sort of.
it's not bad. I get.
Yeah, not negative.
Yeah.
Like
I,
mischievous, sort of.
mischievous, and it could be a family member.
Hmm.
I don't feel this is somebody that you got along with in life, and I feel like you knew him in life as well. Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
But it'll
Very
be okay,
interesting.
Judy. It's not anybody who's trying to hurt you or anything like that, so it's not a bad thing.
And I got one more from Pearly May. I know, I'm just skipping all yours.
You are skipping all mine. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Spirit wants to tell me. Wait, Spirit wanted to tell me if my love life will bloom again. I guess they want to know if
Yeah,
Pearly May, this is from Pearly May, if her love
right.
life will bloom again. Is it someone I already know? And if so, hints to who?
No, it's not anybody she knows right now. And I've said this before, guys. You're blocking yourself in this one, Pearly May. It's a situation where there's a lot of people who are interested, but your energy that you're putting out there is almost like you're being walled off. You're protecting yourself a little bit too much, if that makes sense. Be selective, but open up the gate a little bit for these people.
All right.
Okay, Robin says, Moon, I don't dream, and I saw my ex-father-in-law Tim's dad. Any messages from him? Hmm. My ex-father-in-law Tim's dad. I'm not getting anything. Dear, you getting anything on that?
Mm-mm. And that might be because I was distracted typing something in the chat room.
Yeah, sorry about that one. I didn't get anything there. Colleen Lynch says hello from Aquasco, Maryland.
Mm,
So,
okay.
Maryland, hi. Nice. Thank you for coming in. Um, Chrissy says, do either of you see Dan Pickles being in an accident? Someone said that, and I've been worried for him. Huh. I'm not getting that at all. I think Dan's he's on a good path right now. D?
What was the question again about
So
Pickles then?
she had heard something. Someone said that he was going to be in an accident, and she's been worried about him. She wondered if we saw anything around it. I'm not getting
No, I
anything
don't
about
see
that at all.
anything. I don't. As a matter of fact, when it comes to Dan, I see good things.
Yeah, I don't feel like that was accurate.
No. Mm-mm.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. Once again, guys, really quickly, deep breath. If you guys wouldn't mind, if you already haven't, if you could please share the show, what you're watching right now, to your Facebook page and let everybody know that you're hanging out with us, and so we can bring them in and hang out with them too.
Um, I just want to make a quick mention,
Hmm.
real quick. Um, there is as a matter of fact, maybe I'll just put the link in there. There's a fundraiser. Somebody sent me a message that if I could mention this fundraiser, and it's to help out a family. So I thought, you
Yeah,
know what, why not?
absolutely.
Yeah, it's a fundraiser for helping out a family, and I'll put the link. I'll put the link in the chat room right now, so that if you guys would, if you have anything you can give to the fundraiser. It's for a GoFundMe account, and it's going to help support a family in need. And there's going to be a big event, a ghost investigation event to help this family in
Oh,
need.
very cool.
And they told me just mention Extreme Paranormal Response Encounter Team. So I'm going to put the link up to the event so that if you guys can give a little bit to
And
the fundraiser.
I
That'd
just
be
like I'm supposed to do this, which I'm totally happy with. But if you could let the person know who's running this, I would be happy to do a phone reading free of charge. If anybody wants to do a bidding, as far as put together people bid for a reading, and that money goes towards the family. So I'd like to
Oh,
donate my services in that too, if you guys are interested, and I would put in um, do a over the phone ghost box reading for the person who
awesome. Okay.
wins the raffle or wins the bidding or whatever the case might be. So count me in for that.
All right, cool. I'll let them know.
Absolutely,
And if
absolutely.
they're listening, I think they are. Hopefully they heard that. So I'm about to put it in the chat room, guys, the GoFundMe account. It's to help out this family in need.
Anything we can do. Steve Nitro says, I'm finding it hard to get spirits to cross. I need guidance sometimes. I feel too much energy. It hurts. Nitro, on that one, I think I know what the issue is because you really put your heart into it, which is a great thing, but sometimes you open yourself up a little bit too much and it takes that physical toll on you. When we end up doing the investigation, get to hang out a little bit, I'd like to show you some techniques face to face that I use that might help you get through that a little bit easier.
He's the person that sent me the message about the fundraisers in the chat room right now, Tim Conwell. So,
Yeah, Tim,
um,
do me a favor, just contact me directly, or you can get in touch with Donna. And I'm like I said, I'm happy to put that in a free 20-minute reading, donated to you guys, so you can go ahead and get that bid on, and hopefully make some money for the family.
awesome.
Okay, let's see here. Chrissy, once again, I'm focusing on Chrissy tonight because she's going through a real tough time, guys. So I don't want anybody in the chat room going, "Oh, why does Chrissy get all the questions?" So I want to just,
No,
uh,
sometimes,
yeah, I just want to focus a little bit on her tonight too. Mooney, my mom Sue Gritsky, I believe is right, is first time watcher. I see her. LOL. Any messages for her? She thinks I'm cray watching you. Well, there's a lot of people who do think that you're crazy watching me, and it's awesome because Chrissy said that she's been sending pictures of her husband now who's addicted to watching the videos of us and what we do, which I think
I
is
love it.
so awesome. Sue, there is a okay. You've got a lot of family around you. I'm going to tell you that right now, and you do have a lot of protection as far as guides go. You have at least two, maybe you could have to up to four. But one thing I do want to tell you is there is a very tiny, and I hope this makes sense to you, very tiny little female, very frail, who is with you, and I believe that she is a relative. I believe that you were very close to her in early life, and she is tugging on your arm. She's trying to let you know that she's there. So hopefully that's a little bit of a message for you there.
I just want to let you know, Junie did follow up by saying mischievous runs in the family.
Well, there we go. Family member, that's what we just said.
Mm-hmm.
I,
Yep.
I would not be surprised at all. So, Jeannie, I'd talk to him, see who it is. Yell it out.
Yeah.
Who's here?
Yeah,
What are you
talk to
doing?
them.
What are
Or what you've even suggested before, when you fall asleep, leave the recorder on, see what you get.
hmm Yep, sometimes. But then it's bad, too, because if you snore, you're gonna
Yeah,
wake up.
that's true.
You're gonna be really disappointed in yourself when you wake up. It's just not a good thing. I've seen people who run the time lapse video at night, and they're like, "I know I have a ghost in my room," but then they're more horrified by watching themselves try to sleep at night. Like the noises that come out of them are not good. So yeah, you be prepared for
Snoring and other stuff,
and
right?
other stuff. Yeah, so you got to make sure prepare yourself mentally before you do something like that. Okay, it can be eye opening. Trust me. Let's see here. Cheryl says, I feel people in my house. Can you tell me who they are? Much appreciated.
Hmm.
Okay, I wish you could see her avatar here. It's actually a picture of her. The people in your house, I actually am sensing that you have quite a few that are coming through trying to talk to you. I don't think it's just relatives. I think that it might be some family, but I'm actually getting that you might have a doorway, a vortex close by, and I think that they're kind of have a subway station going there, if that makes sense. Nothing,
Oh
nothing
my God, I
terrible.
was just about to use that. You always beat me to the words that I'm gonna say, like a subway station type thing, like where they come in and leave it. Mm.
Don't mess with the kid, D. Don't mess with the kid.
You beat me to it. I was gonna say it's sort of like a subway station.
Well, use Greyhound Station next time. No, that's a bad place. Don't go there.
No.
Okay. Mindy Nash says, Mindy Nash from Ashland City, Tennessee. Well, hi there. It's good that you jumped in. Did I do it right? Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mindy, thank you for coming in. I'm going through a very bad divorce. I am sorry. I know what that's like.
Mm.
Many times over, I know what that's like. And need your help. Do you see me saving my house? And when will I get things? When will things get better for me? Yes, I do. I do see you retaining the house if you want to. But here's the thing with you. I think you really need a fresh start. I'm feeling that if you do things the right way, you're not going to be there very long. Everything happens for a reason, and I think that you're being pulled away from where you are right now for a whole new adventure. I think that things will be a lot better for you um, very soon if you allow it to happen. But you believe me, you can get the house. That's not a problem at all. As far as the divorce, the portion of that goes, the emotions, the anger, all that stuff that happens, it's going to be around for a while, and that doesn't just go away overnight.
Oops, sorry.
Okay, so good news from Sydney Roberts. Just got a call. My brother's out of surgery and he did great. Have a long road ahead still. Thank you, everyone. Love to every single one of you. That is what it's all about. That is great news, Sydney. Guys, I'm telling you. I know it sounds crazy. You're going to get scientific minds that come in and tell you there's no possibility that it makes any difference how people feel or think, blah, 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 blah. I'm telling you, if you direct good energy at people and their situations, good things happen. So keep it up. Keep up the prayer. Keep up the light. It's really important. Our hashtag here, for those that don't know at Box Talk, is no darkness allowed. It's hashtag no darkness allowed. Because in here, We even give love to the trolls that come in,
That's right.
the mad face trolls who come in sometimes, and
Yeah.
they want to be angry with us. But you know what we do? We send them hearts. That's what we do.
Hearts, hearts, hearts. Come on, guys. Give us all the hearts and all the likes because that's what makes our video go up. So hearts and likes, hearts and likes.
Yeah, we don't want to lose our jobs on Paranormal Warehouse.
Mm.
They've been threatening us lately. They said, "Get your numbers up, or you guys are out of here." No,
Yeah,
just
so
kidding, just
we
kidding.
need we need hearts and
That didn't
likes.
really happen.
No,
That
that
didn't
didn't
really.
really happen. He's being exaggerating, but no mad faces, guys. No mad faces.
Yeah, we like that. We like the happy stuff.
Hmm.
And Kyle is in there being Kyle the comedian, Schmau Kyle. He's got Chrissy feeling good. She said she needed the laughs
Yay!
tonight. That's so important. Okay, this is important because William's getting frustrated. He's like, last try. That means I'm about to start putting some mad faces in here.
No, no.
Okay.
Okay.
He says, Michigan here, and my nephew passed away 2 years ago, and I feel he wants me to know something. Can you help? Phil is his name, and I have been dreaming but cannot understand what he is saying. Okay, this is very similar, William. This is very similar to something we got, I think, last night or maybe the last show. But with me, deep regret, apology, remorse, disappointment. I feel like he wasn't able to accomplish something. I feel like he feels like he let everybody down. But I do, on a positive side of this, it's going to be okay because I feel like he's recently crossed, he's made his way over, and now he's really just trying to reach out to everyone. But that's the feeling that he's giving me, is that he really feels terrible that he had to leave when he did, and he wanted to say more.
Hmm. Interesting. I'm sorry, I'm reading. Junie just popped in a question in here, and I know I already asked one from her, but I want to go ahead because Junie's Junie, and she says, "Moonie, will things go well for me tomorrow with the breakfast with Stan Lee?"
Yes.
I had to read it because it mentioned Stan
No,
Lee.
no, and it's amazing. That's that opportunity you've been waiting for. It's
Yeah.
there. Junie, here's the thing. I don't. I have to tell you, you got to be yourself. Don't clam up. Be yourself. Be Junie. Be the best Junie you can be. That's what this is all about. Okay. Don't try to impress. Don't overdo it. It's going to be great.
There you go.
Let's see here. Mindy said, who we talked to a little bit earlier, said, "Thank you so much. This is the first good news I've had in a year. God bless you both." God bless you, Mindy. We're glad that we can help out, even if a little bit.
We love you. We love all our listeners that love us. We love you back.
Yeah, guys, we talk about it a lot, but it's the honest truth. We love you guys. We talk about you behind your backs, but it's
In a
all
good way.
it's all good stuff. Yeah, we sit back and literally we will talk on the phone or messenger or text, whatever, and we will literally call you guys out by name, and that's no BS. That's the truth. We absolutely love you guys, and a lot of we consider you guys family and friends. We try to hang out with you guys whenever we can. That's why we love meeting you at events. And I even had the opportunity the other night to go hang out with some box talkers and Mooniacs that got to come hang out with me, and we got to go out and have sushi. It was so much
You're
fun.
lucky. I don't get to hang out with box talkers.
Well, at the event you're going to do more because we're doing Box Talk Live, so
I
it's
want
going
to
to be
hang
cool.
out with box talkers. No fair, you get to hang out with box
You'll be
talkers.
hanging out with them soon. Just because you live on the tip of Mexico, that's the only problem.
That's what that's what you always say to me.
But it's the
Soon,
truth.
Pete, soon.
It's true. It's true. Keep doing the makeup that way. It might be sooner. You never know.
I'm gonna start doing my makeup like this all the time.
I'm telling you.
I am.
You're distracting tonight. Distracting. All
Not even
right.
gonna say. Never mind. It's one of these.
All right. So I got Janie is in the chat room. She says, "Moonie Dee, please help me here. Do you think I have any abilities? When I was 10, I had a bad feeling about my brother. A few days later, he was found dead. Oh God, I'm sorry. Just always feel things around me. Yes, absolutely. And just going off of what you're saying and the feeling that I'm getting, Claire visual more so than anything else. I think that you're able to pick up on future events more so than anything else. I don't get as much about the empathic feeling aspect, but I do feel like when I think about you, when I think about your energy, it's almost like watching TV. You're seeing things happen in the future. But the problem with having that ability is it's very difficult because there's really no way to change the things that are going to happen. They just are. So you can warn people all day long, but unfortunately, it rarely ever changes anything.
Like if she gets those warnings, like those visions, is what you're saying.
Yeah, it's almost like a preview of the future, but the frustrating thing,
Mm,
whether it's positive or negative, you can't change it. You can't, it's not like you can really make anything different. And sometimes it has to do with self-doubt. You don't want to tell somebody and then have them think you're crazy. But the other
yeah,
side of it is you don't also want to mess with the pattern of how life is supposed to go.
yeah,
It's like the
yeah.
time travel thing, right? Don't kill a
Mm.
mosquito because it could change everything. It's the same thing
Butterfly
with
effect.
butterfly effect. Thank you. I said
But not
mosquito.
my butterfly effect. My butterfly effect's a good one.
You have a good butterfly effect. I agree with you on that one. It's awesome. You have a good butterfly effect.
Thank you.
Tina says, Moonie, please pick me. So I have to because that's a call out to me. Will I be getting my Social Security? Will you be getting your Social Security? Yes, actually, and the path is not going to be nearly as difficult as you think it will be. Tina, in your case, I want you to take your hands off the wheel. Just let everything happen the way that it's supposed to. Stop trying to force it. Very important.
Hmm. I'm I'm getting distracted by all the compliments that are being sent my way. Wow.
Well, you just go ahead and be Ron Burgundy over there and go, I look good. And I'll read all the questions.
I look good.
Everyone,
Everyone, come see how good I look.
she does look good. She does look good. Let's see here. Okay. I'm concerned. Okay, so Christina says, I'm concerned once I move and I need to move, my financial situation will hurt. Do you see me struggling or will it be okay? Thank you. I appreciate you, Moon. Love. Um, love you back. Christina, I think that things are going to be okay. I'm not getting anything about true struggles. I mean, you're going to deal with some standard BS, but I think that we all do. I think your path is good. I think that it's wide open, and this is the time you got to take a chance. I really
I
feel it.
feel like it's gonna seem like she's gonna be struggling at first, but then quickly she's gonna see that everything's gonna be
Yeah,
okay.
the pattern's going to open up and everything's going to
Hmm.
be good. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally agree. Nitro says, like us empaths, we hide from ourselves. Yep, and that's the truth. They do. They do. They do.
Hmm.
Um, ooh, your sister says, D, Moon is a beautiful pearl tonight.
No, did she say Moon D is a beautiful pearl? Did you? Is that what she
D,
said?
Moon is a beautiful pearl tonight.
Well,
I am a beautiful pearl.
you are,
My
but so
mom
am I.
tells me all the time.
Hmm.
Anyway, okay, so
Okay, real quick.
oh
My
boy,
sister needs my
I
sister
have
needs
tried so
guidance.
hard to get to Misty. Every time I try to get to Misty, her
Well,
question passes by.
my sister's been going in there, and I noticed that she's like already getting frustrated. So you have to answer her.
Oh dear God.
You're just treating her bad because she's my sister, but
Yes,
you
I
have.
am. It's true. It's all done in love. It's all a love thing.
It is. It's a love thing.
Okay, go ahead,
Okay.
because I'm not going to lose Misty's question. Misty,
No,
you're up
don't.
next. Go ahead.
Yes, she is. But she needs guidance. She says she's feeling so lost that she doesn't even know what her question should be. Because I mean, her life, it's tough. There's turmoil and stuff. So
Okay.
she wants guidance. What advice do you have for her?
You're not going to like it, but I will tell you. You're creating all of your own barriers. And I don't mean that in a bad way. A lot of us do this. We create our blockades, our paths. You have a wall that you have created because it's a comfortable, bad situation, if that makes sense. You're very okay with being in that situation because you know it. So, here's my suggestion for you. This is the guidance that's being screamed at you right now, is to literally change all of your ways of thinking because that's the only way the situation is going to change for you. I promise you. Um, definition of
Not to dwell on the bad.
right. Definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over again and expect a different result. You are doing the insanity thing. You are doing the same things and hoping something else is going to happen. That's not to be mean. That's not a bad thing. It's just that we all do that. We become comfortable in our misery. So, if you truly want to break the pattern, the best thing that you can do is start doing everything opposite of how you're doing it right now. And that's all I can tell you.
Alrighty.
That was some tough moon love right there.
But you know what? When you give advice, it's coming from a good place.
Yeah, I just want to see everybody happy, and sometimes you need somebody to shake you a little bit. And I know
Hmm.
I do sometimes. Oh my God, just ask my mom.
Hmm.
if I'm doing something dumb, she's the one who'll come to me and just basically go, "You want to know what you really need to do?" And I go, "Oh," and she tells me, and it hurts, and then but afterwards I'm like, "Oh, you're right. I should have done that." So
And then David in the mixer chat room, he commented on what you just said. He said, "Change. That's what I'm trying to do."
yeah,
Yeah,
David, and you are absolutely kicking butt right now. So um, keep it up. I can tell you right now, your guides are thrilled with where you're going. So please, just don't let up. That's all I can tell you. It's so easy just to fall back into bad things. So what I want you to do, put the blinders on, keep moving forward. You're going to be shocked. I'm telling you, you look back in 2 or 3 months, you are going to be blown away by how far you've come, and everybody is going to appreciate that, not just you.
awesome, awesome.
Can I get to Misty's question now?
Yes, yes. Go. I'm
Okay,
sorry. Go ahead.
it's okay. Misty says, I've been having financial difficulty lately. Do you see me finally getting into a career and off of disability? Been on it for a decade. Or is it just best to sit tight where I am now? It just doesn't stretch very far and all goes to living expenses. Will I ever be successful? Yes, Misty, here's the thing. The feeling that you've had lately to stretch yourself to get out there and do that's a very real thing. I feel like disability is very temporary for you now. I know it's been a long stretch, but you're motivated. You're in a good place mentally. I feel like you've overcome a lot of demons, and I think now is the time. Even if you get into something that's not necessarily your life love as far as work goes, I think that it's a good step to get back out there. Okay, don't do it specifically for the money. Don't do it specifically for anything along those lines. Do it because you need to get back out into the world.
All right.
And from that typing sound, Dee wasn't paying attention. Let's see here. I'm just kidding. Uh,
You know I love you.
I know. Lynn says, I have a quick one, please. LOL. It always starts that way. Is he who he says he is? Lynn from Kentucky. Oh, Lynn. No, 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 no. I think you already know that deep down. I think that there's a big secret there. A lot of falsehoods. Yeah. So, don't mean to bring bad news, but I feel like that's a not honest situation. Cheyenne, hello Cheyenne. Moon, will I ever get my disability? Yes, that is coming to you very, very quickly. Um, I, yeah, I don't see this as any kind of issue. I think things are, yeah, things are in the right place for you now. So please keep at it. You're going to need to file some more. I know it's all online, but you're going to need to press a little bit. It's really, really important that you do that.
I agree with you. I'm reading. Sorry, I need to learn how to do more
Do you
than one
guys?
thing at once.
So here's yeah, it's called multitasking. Guys, have you
I'm
ever had that
sorry.
situation where you're like really into doing something and you got so like your partner's there, they're supposed to be helping you out, and you're like, okay,
Oh,
so I'm gonna get my reading, I'm gonna give everything I've got, and I really need that person to come in back behind me and just give their opinion and feel that, and I go, and then I hear click 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 click. Yeah, no, totally, I agree with all
Moon.
that
Okay,
she said.
look, you have my word. Boom, go.
Well, now maybe I don't want to read anything.
Yes, you do.
I do.
Come on,
I want to read more. I'm just kidding.
you do.
Okay, so Ashley says, all of my friends and family say I have special abilities. I can see and hear spirits. What do I need to do to protect myself from evil spirits? Okay, Ashley, sorry guys if I'm repeating on the show, those who listen a lot. Okay,
Mhm.
so most important thing that you need to do is ground. That's number one.
Mhm.
Um, I'm happy to walk you through the whole process. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, please, Moon, don't go back into what you normally do here." But I can get in touch with me personally, and I'm happy to walk you through the process of grounding. It works really well for me, and other people say that it works for them. And
Mhm.
then once you've communicated with spirit, it's really important that you cleanse yourself. And some people do it through smudging, some people do it through crystals and different things like that. And some people just have the ability to shake off the energy. I'm very blessed to be able to just shake off energy for the most part. But you need to find a pattern that works for you, and you have to feel grounded, safe, secure, and then you have to feel cleansed when it's all over with. So please feel free to get in touch with me. I'm happy to walk you through that whole situation.
Mhm. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
agree with
no,
you.
yeah.
Grounding is actually an important thing to help protect from evil spirits and any negativity that's out there when you're, especially if you have that ability where you can, speak and see and hear and communicate with spirit. Also, just different people use different things for protection. Some people, they protect themselves with the white light. Some people use stones. Some people use. It all depends on what works for you. Because if you don't choose what works for you, it's not going to work. It's all about that faith. Faith is really, really a big part of it.
Belief system,
So,
absolutely. Totally
yeah.
agree with you.
See, are you
Totally.
happier when I'm focused?
Well, yeah, I like you better that way.
Well, there. I'll continue being
Thank you
focused.
so
Go on,
much.
sir.
Okay, I'll continue. Okay, so Joy says, "Hi, y'all." So,
Hi.
well, which is interesting because I'll tell you, this is kind of a different thing because, "Hi, y'all. I'm from Pennsylvania." I didn't expect that second line. I didn't expect the "Hi, y'all" from Pennsylvania.
Oh,
So,
interesting.
you shocked me, Joy.
Hmm.
And last night, y'all helped me. I have another question. For 3 years, I lived in a place that I was tortured by something. I've seen it, and so has my girls. I moved from there in fear I would have died in that home. What was
Hmm.
torturing me, and is it still with me, or did I leave it behind? Please, please help me again. Okay, I'm going to go first if you're okay.
Okay, go ahead.
No, don't, no, you had it. I just looked up. You were ready to go. Go ahead. I totally know this. Go
Uh,
ahead. Go.
I was gonna say that I feel that it's something that does follow her. That's something that's attached to her.
It is, but I feel like it's broken off now.
Okay.
I don't feel like it's if it's there, it's not nearly as strong. And this is something from childhood. From
And the reason why I say that is because I can relate.
hmm
And you know how mine, it's something that's around, not always. It's like what you said. It's broken off.
hmm
Like what's attached to me is sort of like broken off. It's something that from childhood. Same. That's why when you said that, that's why I said that, because as soon as you read it, I related to that, and I feel like it's the same situation,
I totally agree, and
right?
but I don't feel like it's strong at all. If it's there, it's lost its ability.
Hmm.
Don't give it any power. That's my best advice
Exactly.
that I can
And
give
that's
you.
exactly what you tell me. Don't
Yeah,
give it any power.
don't live in fear. Never live in fear. It's funny. She followed up. She says, "LOL. I was married to a Southerner for 8 years, and that's how I got the y'all."
There you
I
go.
know. I said Pennsylvania, y'all. No, that doesn't work for me. Now D could say y'all.
Y'all. I do. I say y'all all the time.
You
What's
could
up, y'all?
you could go with y'all or Ola.
Hola, y'all.
Cause, yeah, because you're
Ooh.
like right on that. You're right on that border. You could do either
Hmm.
one. You're good that way.
And I'll just say, hola, y'all. That works.
Yes. Chrissy says she loves the whole Box Talk family. Guys, you are kicking butt. You're helping her out. You're doing some great things for her tonight.
Awesome.
Keep sending love her way. She really needs it, guys. She really needs it.
Hmm.
Christina says beautiful, like beautiful, but beautiful.
Thank
So that's a
you.
new hashtag, guys, right there. Beautiful. I
Ooh,
like
I
it.
like it.
William has a follow up. He had a question earlier, Michigan follow up. Is Phil happy how things are turning out? Can I sell the garage? Yeah, I think that that's part of it, William. I feel like he was disappointed not to be more involved in the whole situation, and I think now he's starting to see how things are going. Can you sell the garage? Can you sell the garage, Phil? Sell the garage. Big smile. Yeah, yeah, nod. Not a yes, but a nod. Definitely.
Hmm.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hopefully that helps you, William. I hope that that brings you a little bit of closure on that. Let's see here. Brenda says, "Hi, Moonie and Dee. I was wondering if you could see what direction I should go to be happy in my career. Thank you from Medina, Ohio. Funky, cold Medina, Ohio. Um, wondering if you could see the direction I should go to be happy in my career. Brenda, I don't know if you're working with people right now. I almost get a counseling, medical, speaking. I'm not sure what it's about, but I feel like that's really important that you're making human connections, soul to
Like
soul
helping
connections.
people, like
Yeah,
being, yeah, like not anything office type, not anything like
no,
that. Working with people is what's going to keep her happy.
making.
Communicating, having that contact.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Interesting follow up from William. From the reading, he says that's just how he would have said it. Thank you. So I'm glad we could get do that for you, William. I'm glad he came through for you tonight. That makes me happy. We're doing good stuff, guys. We're doing good things. Yay! So love it, guys. Again, and I don't mean to harp on this, but if you're new here, if you just came in, if you wouldn't mind sending us lots of love on the podcast, we absolutely appreciate you guys doing that for us. And if you're having fun in here, if you think it's worthwhile, please feel free to share it on your Facebook page. We would really appreciate that.
Meredith makes a good point. She says, "Does Dee have her spinner to help with the focus?"
Guys, there was a portion, I got to tell you, when Dee and I met up um, for the event in Iowa, if she didn't have that spinner with her, I
He would
don't,
have killed me.
it may have been homicide. I'll be honest with you.
But you love me too
Well,
much.
I do, but there's times where, but it's so pretty. At least it's so pretty. It's so pretty, but at least it's so pretty. I was gonna lose it, guys. I was like at my end. I was at my end. So when it would get bad, it was like a little kid. I'd be like, "Here, where's your spinner? Where's your spinner?" Okay.
Oh my God. And that's not even joking, guys. Seriously, he would tell me like it got to the point I felt like he was my dad or something. I'm sitting there and he's like, "Where's your spinner?
Yeah. Let's get out the spinner. What do you think? Do you get the spinner?
Dee, do
And
you have your spinner? Where's your spinner, Dee?
but it
Dee,"
was
I'm like, "Okay."
it's so funny when she had the spinner, and all of a sudden it would just go quiet. It was like, ah, and she would become very focused on the spinner. It was interesting. It was good.
I got my spinner.
You get your spinner. Well, don't get too relaxed. We got a show to do here.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I'll,
So we've
I'll,
got Brandy Taylor, and Brandy says, "My 4-year-old daughter can tell me about things like a teacher being killed in the classroom by her husband. We live on
hmm.
the opposite side of the U.S. from where it happened, and she did not have any access or see or hear about it. Does she have abilities? What should I listen to?" Yeah, absolutely, Brandy. I feel like she is very, very, very gifted. Mm. And I know you can see it in her eyes. I know you see that old soul, and I know you see the almost
Hmm.
spark that she has in her eyes. Um, Support her, listen to her as much as you possibly can. And the other thing that,
Encourage her
it,
too to continue focusing and fine tuning it too.
well, I totally agree with you on that. But here's the thing that a lot of psychics won't tell you in developing a child who has abilities: keep them grounded. Okay, keep them grounded, because it's very easy for kids who have an imagination in addition to abilities to get sucked into a very strange reality.
Hmm.
So, encourage things that we do here: encourage sports, encourage school, encourage friends, encourage all that kind of stuff. Don't make it all about the psychic aspect of things. Just try to keep it very normal for them, because that's going to keep them much more adjusted in life, and they will thank you for it later on. Believe me, it's so, so important.
Um, yeah, no, I that's totally true. I agree with you on that because I feel like it's happened. I've met kids before that have that, and then the families. It. I don't want to compare it, but it sometimes, depending on what the family's belief system is, it almost it's like when somebody that's gay comes out and they're like, no, no, they try to. It becomes like that, and I wouldn't encourage it because then the child becomes ashamed of himself or herself.
Right,
So
right.
yeah.
I
Um, no, go ahead.
No, it's okay. I was just thinking to myself. There's a um, I want to say a kid. Uh, I started working with somebody years ago, a young person years ago,
Hmm.
um, and it just is one of those things that fell together, and it turned out to be absolutely awesome. And they are probably one of the most gifted human beings, souls that you'll ever meet, ever. Um, but there got to a point where he was getting so involved in it, and the work and the spirituality and things like that, that I really had to go and tell his parents through spirit. I had to say, guys, you've got to let him be a kid. He's got to stay grounded in this world. It's so important. And I think things really improved for him at that point. I think that not only did his abilities grow and his confidence grew, but he can just be a kid. And he just graduated high school, which is amazing to me. Because when I
Hmm.
met him, he was just going into high school. So he's come a long way. But yeah, just help him out.
Yeah. I've got a question slash comment from Luna in the Mixer chat room. She
Okay.
says, I had a question. I hate asking twice. Don't want to bug you. Hugs and kisses. I'm trying a new endeavor, and it's something totally new. Will it go well? Really concerned since I'm completely out of my element. I don't know about you, but I feel good about it. I do.
Well, yeah, if she doesn't stop herself. The
Yeah, that's what we said yesterday. That
Yeah,
that that what's going to make it go the other way is she needs to be consistent with it.
yeah, that's exactly it. And
Otherwise, it's going to be like, oh, I thought they said it was going to go. No, but
the self-doubt thing is what's going to really be
got to
the
put the work
issue.
into it.
Yeah,
But I feel like exactly.
got to put the
She's
effort
got to put the
in.
work into it. Hmm I feel like it'll be a success if she pushes it.
Yeah, and I think it's really important to um, Sorry, getting a message downloading here. I know that's great radio, guys. Um, hmm. Own worst enemy. I'm hearing the whole thing. Yeah, it's a
Mm.
situation where
Her self doubt maybe
yeah,
might get
well,
in the
well,
way.
the self doubt, but it's interesting because she's not talking like she has self doubt, but people who are communicating with her can sense it. So what's the old saying? Fake it till you make it, that kind of thing. Um,
Mm.
I get the feeling that you really have to believe you're an expert, that you've done this your whole life, this is your thing. I just feel like that's what you need to do, and I think that you're going to learn as you go. I think you're going to pick up things, and you're going to be great at it. I have no doubt about that. But um, yeah, really, really push yourself. Really push your challenge yourself. Get uncomfortable. Just challenge yourself.
I've got another one here, and I'm gonna aim this one at you because you always have great advice for this, and you can relate to this as well because
Okay,
meditating is something that like, you can't do.
can't do it.
So this is from James Carter, and he says, "D. Mooney, both Mooney and another psychic you had on both stated I have a very chaotic aura, and
Hmm.
it's self-inflicted.
Hmm.
I've been trying to meditate, but I really don't think it's working.
Right.
So."
Yeah, when it gets to the point that you just know it's not going to happen, and for me, it's like somebody just keeps turning the channel in my head. That's what it feels like. It's like I'll
Mhm.
be okay. I need to get in touch with my guides and I'm going through the meditation, the music's on, the whole thing, and then all of a sudden I'll be like, oh, did you buy bread at the store today? Oh, and I'll just be like all over the
It's
place.
tough. That happens to me. I had to force so and I was able. It's weird because I'm Aries. I shouldn't be able to meditate, but it took a long time for me, and I can do it now. But oh man, I had to really train myself.
Right. Yes, yes, yes. So if you aren't able to do it, like I said, the best thing that you can possibly do is go in there and as you're going to sleep, do it that way. Try to tune in with your guides. Try to ask questions. Try to get enlightenment through dreams. That's the only way that I can do it. That's it. That's all I got.
Hmm. And keep that notebook.
Yes, always keep the notebook. Got to write it down in the morning or recorder. Very important.
And I do have to tell you, Moon, on Tuesday, I had the psychic we had on. But I gave you credit. You know how you always say I don't give you credit?
Yeah, you don't give me credit ever.
But I do. Tuesday, I gave you credit. She told me the same thing that you've been telling me for the longest time about how, like, with me, it's going to be like visions and vivid, like visions and through dreams and stuff. And
Right.
so, in order to be able to fine tune my abilities and to become better at it, I have to do that dream journal thing because it's going to
Hmm.
come to me in those vivid dreams. And then I did say to her, I said, "Oh wow, that's exactly what Moon says."
Well,
So.
thank you for giving me a little bit of credit. That's nice.
So if people were listening to my Tuesday show and they're in there, they can back me up on that. I totally gave you credit.
I believe you. I think you did. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Um, really quickly, Margaret Rest says, "Hi, Fabio Moon and the Taco in the Bag Temptress." That's you.
That's
Uh,
me.
do you believe prophets exist now? I feel my friend Frida is an old soul and a prophet. Any insight to if she who she is? She knows so many truths before they occur. Thank you. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like there's prophets all around us.
Hmm.
A lot of the Indigo children, some of the things that they talk about and say resonate with me. I mean, it's just amazing where sometimes you'll hear a child speak and they've got such deep, great wisdom that comes out.
Hmm.
And yeah, I believe that prophets are just souls like we are, and yeah, they're out there. I really believe that.
I agree with you. And it's funny that you mentioned indigo children. I've sometimes you can pick them out. Like you talk to them and you just in your head you know like oh my god that's an indigo child. They have they have these certain I was gonna say symptoms that's not the word characteristics not symptoms.
Characteristics and qualities, not symptoms and deficiencies. Yeah, you
But
busted up.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I know what you mean. I okay.
Mm.
Colette says, I can't meditate, but I can do remote viewing. That's interesting, Colette, because usually people who can't meditate can't do remote viewing either because it's that concentration thing. Now, with me, on my side, I don't necessarily do remote viewing. I've done it once in a while here and there. And I can't meditate. But the one thing that I can do is astral project. I if I choose to consciously, I can astral project, which
Hmm.
again has to do with concentration, which is so weird because you've got to have your soul and your mind in a very special place to do that, and I can just click into that no problem.
Well, see, Okay,
Good night,
that's
Corey, by the way.
I
Good
know
night, Corey.
you've told me that before that you can astral project, and you're right there. You're right there. If you can astral project, you should. But the thing is, the meditation takes a little bit more. But yeah, you if you push yourself harder, you'd be able to meditate.
Maybe. I think that the reason I'm blocked from doing any kind of meditation really has more to do with just going completely insane. Because I already hear so much all the time that if
Yeah,
if I just shut myself down, I'm going to start hearing anything and everything that's out there, and that's a scary
yeah.
proposition. That is a scary, scary thing, guys.
So it's almost like maybe you're blocking yourself intentionally.
Well, I think something is. I feel like something is definitely blocking me. Um, yeah. Oh, and I just want to say really quickly too. I know, guys, I'm watching the broadcast right now, and it looks like it is stalling up really badly. I'm watching the numbers drop, which I'm assuming is a Facebook thing. So I apologize that if you guys are having any problems watching the broadcast tonight.
You can
Uh,
go listen on Mixler. Join me over
you
there.
can always go to Mixler, and then if you guys want to see the video and not miss that aspect of it, you can also. Oh, my dogs are going crazy. You can also watch afterwards on YouTube. We post all of these back up on YouTube, so you guys can go back and see those. And Dee, if you put in the YouTube channel for everybody to check out, that would
I
be
will.
awesome. Okay, um, let's
Keep
see.
reading. Keep
Yeah,
reading. You've got a lot of them.
I know, and I feel bad because I'm watching this thing just stall up over here, so I apologize in advance, guys. Facebook is not cooperating.
And we're not skipping comments, guys. When it skips like that, the comments we can't see them all. So
It's true. It's true. Uh,
sorry, guys.
Sarah says, Moonie, I'm in nursing, but was thinking about becoming RN. Do you think that this would be a good choice for me? I'm lost about this. I'd like Dee's opinion as well. For me, I think it's a great move for you. I think it's a
I
natural
think so.
progression, and I think it's something that you need to do.
Yeah. No. As soon as you were reading that, I just got the yes, big yes. That's where you need. That's the right path for you.
Going to do the most good there, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That's where it's going to go. Uh, our buddy James Carter, our
Mm-hmm.
webman, says on the astral projection aspect. For years, friends of mine swear that I've been able to enter their dreams. We used to call it dreamscaping. Yes, from the movie, LOL. Yeah, I really believe that that's part of astral projection. I think that not only do you kind of go into another dimensional state, but I think you can actually affect people's dreams as well, from what I've seen.
Hmm.
Any opinion?
Interesting.
No? Okay.
I am going to ask that if you see Nora's comment come up, read it.
Okay, I'll do that.
It's a long comment.
Like I said, I feel bad. I'm watching the broadcast as I'm in the chat room right now, and it's really stalling up. I'd say every few seconds it seems like it's stalling. So I feel really bad for our listeners who are in there trying to listen right now. Not good stuff. Not good stuff. So I apologize. Um, if you guys can hear me, John says, "Hey guys, my 5-year-old stepson wanted me to ask you if his grandpa Butch is safe with God. Thanks in advance. Love you guys. Hope D is doing better." Um,
Yeah, he is. I feel that he's already crossed over and he's
yeah,
he's where he's supposed to be.
I was going to say the same thing. Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yep.
And I jumped in because I'm doing what you said. Don't just go with the gut, and that's the
You
first thing that
have
came
to.
to me. So
Yeah,
yeah,
you absolutely have to.
so people can see that that Yoda's helping me.
That's absolutely true. Yes. Yes. Doing good. Mm. Uh, oh, I'm sorry. Good you're doing. Um, okay, let's see here. Okay, Nora's comment here. Hi, Dee and Mooney. Last night you gave me reading regarding my family's financial struggles, which it's me, my parents, and little brother are struggling, but you told me to think outside of the box in order for us to get back on our feet. Can you explain in more details? Like I said, going back to the reading that we talked about last night, I really feel that this was a situation um, where there's one individual in the family. I feel maybe younger, and there's just some serious issues going along with that because everybody caters to this individual. Um, as far as specifics, that's about the most that I'm getting with that. I wish I could give you more detail, but that's just the only thing that they're telling me is that everybody has to pull together and really kind of ignore the nastiness that's going on with that person.
Think as far as thinking outside the box, we mean what you're doing right now obviously isn't working. So doing things differently, and that I mean you can go through a variety of different Get yourself something to organize all your finances and figure out, okay, this is what I have to take care of first. What's the most important? What can you do without? And organize yourself that way. And once you've got that organized, you'll see that it's starting to come, it'll become easier for you. And align it with when you're getting, when your paydays are coming in, and when your bills are due. You have to align everything. And that's why you're going to need some sort of a a journal or something to write, to organize everything. And once you do that, and that's thinking outside the box, because many people don't do that. Some
Right.
people do, but a lot of people don't. And with you, I feel that in order to get that, to see some light at the end of the tunnel, you need to, and it needs to happen now. Because if you don't do that now, if you don't organize it now, it's only going to get worse.
Totally agree with that. And I'm not ignoring you. I'm trying to fix a technical problem here. I
See how
apologize.
you say
No,
it
this is a
too.
serious technical problem. I'm trying to fix it. Sorry.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. It's just we're just having some serious technical issues, and I don't know if it's me or if it's Facebook or what's going on, but it's absolutely crazy right now.
Is it lagging for you, or what's
Oh, it's
happening?
it's basically just not running. I feel really bad right now.
Oh
Just we're
no.
not having any good luck here. I'm going to keep reading the questions. Hopefully people can see us. If you guys are having issues seeing us, I really apologize, guys. Let's see here. Okay.
Hopefully you all can see and hear us. That's kind of important.
Well, yeah, guys. Yeah, they're saying Facebook's lagging bad.
Oh no. Okay.
Okay. Kimberly said, "Did my niece pass over, and will we have justice for her death?" Okay, so did she cross into the light? Is the question. Um,
Hmm.
yeah, I do. I do feel like she has finally crossed over. Um,
But there was a problem. Like the transition time was not
yeah,
very
it
easy.
it wasn't easy. It was a sudden death, is what I'm getting. Um, yeah, that's the feeling that I'm picking up on. But she is over now. Justice for her death. Yeah, I don't sense it being anytime soon, and I'm sorry about that. I wish I could give you better news with that one. Um, but it is going to improve. It is going to get better, and you will have justice eventually. It's just going to be a matter of time.
I just want to respond because we were responding to Nora's question, and she says we were cutting in and out. So Nora, just message me after the show, and I can sort of give you the gist of what we said to you about your question.
Yeah, that would be great.
Hmm.
And once again, guys, I apologize. I know that we're running into some technical issues with the broadcast tonight, so sorry about that. But we are trying to work it out.
Guys, also if you're enjoying the show, if you think Moon and I are doing a good job, if you're interested in getting a reading, contact. You can get in contact with Moon. Just you can either message him on Facebook or go to his website, chrismoonpsychic.com, right?
Yep, that's my website, chrismanpsyche.com. And the cool thing right now, guys, is that Donna McNamara is my sales and marketing director, and she is literally taking care of all. She's so awesome. She's setting up the reading, the times and stuff to make sure that I stay on track and bookings and all that kind of stuff in regards to that. So I will put you in contact with her when you get in touch with me.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah. Let's see here. Christina says, "Hi, I'm from Rochester, New York. Did Father John pass over? He passed away in 2008, and I didn't get to say goodbye to him or see him." Yes, he
You did.
absolutely he is over, and he crossed quickly. He went very, very quickly over, and he has been following you really closely, which is interesting. He's been following you quite a bit. So know that he's there. Know he's around you.
Hmm.
Misty, speaking of the thing that was on the page, Misty says, "Oh, I love the pic on the page." Yeah, that's Lady D and Spirit Daddy,
Oh my God, that sounds.
which is gonna be our new funk 1970s soul band.
You know what? I love to sing. You're a musician, so we're gonna have to do something with that.
Well, I'm gonna have to get an afro if we do that because it's very important. I'll tell you, when you're playing in a funk band, you have to have an afro. There's no question about it. Either that, or I got to get those big glasses, those big oversized glasses, and a butterfly collar suit. It's really
And I'll
important.
just get my daughter to keep doing my makeup all badass like this.
I'm telling you, we're gonna have to go with more greens though if we're gonna do that '70s thing.
Okay.
More bright greens. I think it's really important.
You need to read Amber Williams because she says, "Can you read mine, please?" So
Well,
somewhere down
Amber,
there.
Amber, I can see or can you read mine, please? But I don't see your question.
Retype it, Amber.
Yeah, guys, like I said, we're having some technical difficulties tonight, so I apologize. Um, while we're waiting for Amber's question, Kyle Smockhouse says Nessie misses his Afro perm happening. He he he. I'm still not quite sure who Nessie is. We had an explanation the other night on Here Comes the Groom. We had a little bit of an explanation that came through, but I am not positive I understand the whole thing. It seems a little strange for me. Hey, thanks for jumping back in, guys. I know it's been a weird night on Facebook. The madam's back. Pickle Man Dan is in here now.
Hi, Pickle Man Dan. Dan the Pickle Man.
Yes, Pickle Man Dan.
Can you see my makeup?
She's very proud of the makeup tonight.
I am.
Let's see. Misty Rose says, sleep with your hair wrapped around straws so it'll dry in pretty tight curls. You'll have an afro in no time. Misty, I did not know about that advice, but if I start the funk band, I am in. I'm doing it.
Oh, wow.
I'm doing it. I'm gonna have the ultimate afro. So guys, like I'm pretty old. I'll tell you that right now. So back in the 80s, I had like the monster 80s cut. Like I had a perm that was like big monster perm with the bangs and the whole thing. You guys would have absolutely loved it. There's pictures of that circulating out there. My agent has one. He keeps it very close to the vest. But whenever I'm on his phone and it rings, that's the picture that pops up, and he gets a good laugh each time. Okay. On a serious
Keep reading them. Keep reading
Yeah,
them.
on a serious note, Steve Castro says my parents were killed by a drunk driver. I'm
Oh, I'm
sorry,
so sorry. I'm so
terribly
sorry to
sorry
hear
about
that.
that. Yeah. Did they cross over? Do they surround me? Yes. Hope I'm right about this. I feel like your mother crossed over quicker than your father did. I feel like there was some time there where he was trying to regain control in the middle ground, which he eventually learned it was easier to cross. But I do
Oh,
feel like they've both been over. Your mother has been with you from the moment. You were the first. Well, you and there's two others as well um, that she immediately went to make sure that you guys were okay. So she's been there, and now your father is as well. So I hope that helps.
yeah. And I was gonna say, I feel like they're around him often.
Oh yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely, absolutely. Elizabeth says, "I'm sensing my grandpa right now. Is something wrong? I'm not getting anything wrong. No, I'm not picking anything up on that at all.
Hmm.
It might be just time to make contact, if that makes sense. But I just feel like
Or it might be him thinking about her
it
as well.
could be reaching out.
Hmm.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good point." Coral Ann says, "Hi, Moonie Dee. Hello, Coral
Hi.
Ann. A few things, please. Oh boy, well, I always get scared when I see the laundry list coming through. Okay. One, I've been thinking about writing a few different books, a series for kids and one book for adults. Will
Hmm.
any of these be successful?
I feel like your series for kids will.
Yeah, I got the kids more than the adults.
Mm-hmm. 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 Stick with that. Try that one out first. I don't know why. That's what came out at me.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think the one with kids has a much better shot, at least right now. I think that's the way to
Mm-hmm.
go. Focus your energy in on that because I think you've got a better idea for the character development with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Um, Two, hashtag no pucker face challenge. That's for you, Astrid Trotter.
Mm-hmm.
And three, what are my gifts?
Hmm.
I totally handed that one to Dee. She was on that.
With her, with the gifts, I don't know if you'd agree with me on this. I get like strong empathic ability, strong empathic ability, being able to read people, um, and more hearing than visual.
So clairaudient.
Mm-hmm. Do you agree with me on that?
Yeah, I do. I do. I do. I do.
Oh,
I'm
good. I'm doing.
You're not Yoda, so
No, okay, sorry. You do the Yoda thing, but that means I have to carry you on my back through the woods.
I like that idea. I think that that's a good thing for everybody. I feel like that could work out for everyone. That's a good idea. I like it. Let's stick with that.
Let's stick with that.
Yeah. Again, guys, I apologize. I know we had a ton. We had like 80 some people in here, and then we had the weird internet things that happened. Now we've got like 53 people in right now. So, guys, please let everybody know if you go to your page and share the video. Just let everybody know that
Yeah,
we're back. We're
we're
back.
back,
We
and
got
it's
the
good.
we got the internet thing figured out. We're back. We want to help out and hang out with you guys. So, thank you for doing that. Loved everybody. Ginger says, "I got some bad news today. Do you see everything
Hmm.
will be okay?" Yeah, and I think this was pretty devastating stuff. But I do feel like things are going to be all right. So please, just hang in there for us. It is going to be okay. Steve, who we did the reading for, we're talking about his mom and dad, and his mom. Remember, I said she crossed first.
Yes.
Steve says yes, she died first. 2 weeks he died, so that makes sense. That
Oh
she was over
wow.
faster, so that makes sense. Yeah. I'm
Okay.
glad we were. You're welcome, Steve. I'm glad we were able to do that for you. Um, Kel, Kelly put in a hashtag Moonfro.
Moonfro.
It's gotta happen now, guys. It's gotta happen. And if I somehow am able to get the Moonfro going, just maybe one time, I'm gonna shave the beard and I'm gonna get the '70s stash, and I'm gonna get the mutton chops down to right about here, and I will do the show in a 1970s leisure suit. So there you go.
But and then for Lady D, should I get a fro too?
You get the fro and you get the flowing like really flowy ribbony type of dress,
Okay.
or better yet the pantsuit with the big bell
The
bottoms.
pantsuit,
With
yeah,
the bell
and the
bottoms.
big old platform
Oh
shoes.
yeah, I see. This might work. This might
It
work.
will. It will work.
Oh, Michelle's back from Brizzy. She's from Australia. She's back again. We brought her back for another day because we know it's not nighttime in Australia. It's daytime.
Daytime.
This is a morning show over there, guys.
Hmm.
Last year, I visited Blackfellow's Hands in New South Wales, an Aboriginal place. My son and I were the only ones there, and I felt a very deep connection to it, especially by the waterfall. Also,
Hmm.
my great grandmother on my mom's side was part Aboriginal. Any insight would be great. I am definitely getting the hereditary aspect to this, and
Yeah.
I
Uh huh.
feel. Now, hear me out when I say this, because I don't want to freak anybody out. I feel a slight occupation with you. And when I say occupation, I feel like you were carrying spirit with you. And what I mean by that was spirit from time to time will attach themselves to your energy. They actually become a part of your energy. A lot of family members will actually want to experience and feel and see the things that you do. So they actually become part of your overall energy. And I feel that this was a very important place for them, and they wanted you to feel that same experience. And I think, if I'm right, it was almost like stepping outside of your body, like you were experiencing someone else's feelings. I know I
Hmm.
rambled there, but that's what I
No, no,
got from
no,
it.
no, no. You actually, every time you think you ramble, you stated it perfectly.
Okay, I'm glad that made sense because I kind of
No, it
lost
did.
control of my tongue. It was just going.
No, no,
So
no.
okay, well,
I
hope,
I think when you do that, it's you, but not you. You know what I
mhm.
mean?
Yeah, I call it the download. That's what they say
Yeah.
when I do it. Is I'm
Yes.
getting like if you've ever watched me using the ghost box and I just kind of get
Oh
that
yeah.
far away look, it fascinates me to go back and watch the film when I see those things because I'm like, wow, that's me, but that's not me.
Yeah.
It's weird, but anyway, that's my feeling. Hopefully that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah. No, it makes perfect sense the way you stated that.
Okay, I'm way behind again. They're going to get mad at me again.
No, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, Aaron Brannon says, "Who haunts my house, and how many are there, and are they good or bad?" It's a lot of questions, Aaron. Um, who haunts my house? Who haunts my house? I don't feel like anybody really haunts your house, but I do feel like.
Oh, I was just about. Anyways, go on.
Go ahead, Chris. Download. Talk. No, don't talk. I was going to say that.
No, because I was gonna say I don't feel like there's any, but then you said it. But that's cool. We're in sync. Go for
Yeah.
it.
Okay. So I do feel like it is mainly guides and family members who are trying to reach out to you at night. That's my feeling, and some of that can be represented as a haunting because there's some playful things that are taking place right now too. Go ahead.
I saw something really interesting, and I want to read it because I'm wondering here. Colleen F. Costello, she's a wonderful psychic, and she says, Mooney, who's the your friend who passed on, who's with you right now? He's like totally partying with you.
Yeah, his name is Todd Nebus. He actually was a an individual. He's been a friend of mine since I was a little kid, and he had muscular dystrophy, and one of the greatest human beings I've ever known. Just an amazing human being who didn't ever let his disease dictate who he was. He was supposed to die when he was 11 years old or 12 years old. He lived until he was, I think, 45. Um, and his mother is just a saint who stayed with him every moment of his life and worked with him. But when Todd passed, I didn't even know when he had passed away because we had lost contact for a little while. But it's interesting because I did reconnect with him, and I knew he was around me. But it was interesting because the last time I was at the Mason House Inn doing Ghost Hunter
Mm-hmm.
University, we were using the box, and it's kind of, if you know anything about the Mason House, it's a bizarre situation, but it's kind of like a
Mm-hmm.
resort for spirits, and it's almost like a club. They welcome in the positive and push out the negative. It's an interesting place. He came through the box that day in his own voice by name, and he just wanted to let me know that he's around, and
Wow.
I knew that he was there. But you never want to lose anybody. You never want to lose anybody on the
Mm.
side, but that's a selfish thing for us. At the end, he couldn't walk, he couldn't talk. He had to have a machine that helped him breathe. His mother was taking 24-hour care of him, plus the hospice aspect of it. And when he crossed, I knew. I knew he was free. I knew he could do what he wanted to do. So, yeah, love you, Todd. I'm glad you're still with me, buddy. So thanks for bringing that
Wow.
up, Colleen. I appreciate it. I'm going to break
And
down.
she
I
just
almost
said,
lost it.
"Oh,
Okay, yeah.
yeah."
Anyway,
Well, you know what? Yeah, she's an amazing psychic medium, and she says he loves you.
yeah,
He's fine.
he's my brother. He's my brother, and I knew when I heard he had crossed, and I kind of dealt with that. I knew that he was okay. I knew that that was the best thing for him, and his dad was on the other side, and I know he was going to party like we did when we were kids. So it was a great thing.
Wow. Thank
So
you so much for
yeah,
that, Colin.
thank you,
Thank you.
Colleen. I love it, guys. By the way, just so you know, I love when mediums jump in and give some insight. I think that's the most awesome thing. So thank you
Mhm.
for doing that. Blessings to you. Thank you so much. Um, okay. Michaela says, "Jeez, I lost my baby on February 3rd, 2016. I am so sorry. I can't even imagine that loss. Um, I'm a very spiritual person. I believe souls are still around and watching. Yes. I want to know if my baby is around, if my baby thinks I'm a terrible mother or anything. First off, no. There is no way that your child feels that way about you at all. I don't get that in any capacity, and I don't think that there was any sort of responsibility on your side when it came down to that at all. At all. Um, Here's what I do feel. I do feel that your child is going to make a return to our world before your lifetime expires. I feel like you're going to reacquaint with them in a very unique capacity. It's not going to be soon, but it's going to be later in life. And when they come to you, you're going to know it's them. Do me a favor, when that does happen, acknowledge it immediately. Acknowledge it immediately. Say, I know you, I've loved you my entire life and in other lifetimes, and you're going to connect very quickly.
Wow. Wow, that's awesome. And it'll probably be hard as well for her to have that, but yeah, that acknowledgment's going to be important.
Yeah, that's really important. Don't waste any time when it comes to that.
Have you seen Amber Williams' question yet? Because she keeps saying, "I wrote it in. I wrote it in."
Oh, okay, I just got it here. I apologize. Guys, I don't know if you see all the questions that are in here, but I'm trying to keep up. I apologize. Moonie, she says. So she's trying to get my attention. I wrote my question over and over and over. LOL. Can you tell me when my fiance will get out of jail and come back home to me and our kids? Oh boy. This is not going to be soon.
Ooh. No.
Yeah, there's. I hate being the bearer of bad news. I feel some complications going on with this too. Um, it's gonna be quite a while. And
Yeah, I don't feel that it's going to be a quick thing.
no, I feel like it's gonna linger.
Hmm. But stay positive.
Yeah,
And
please do, please do.
and keep your kids' spirits up, and try to be there for your kids, and be there for each other, and that's going to be what you need to focus on right now, because I feel like it's not going to be soon. So if you focus all your attention and energy on that, it's just going to be disappointment, disappointment, disappointment. Just try to stay focused on keeping y'all spirits up while you know it's not going to be soon.
No, I don't feel soon.
Mm-mm.
I wish I could give better news on that. Teresa says, "Will my daughter's health be okay? She is 11, and 5 years ago she had a tumor removed from her right ovary. She has an ultrasound coming up soon. Thank you. I don't feel there's a complication there." Um,
I feel like it'll be scary, but she's gonna be okay.
yeah, I'm not picking up anything recurring or negative with that
Mm-mm.
at all. So no, try not to put any negative energy towards that. I feel like things are going to be all right.
Um, can I move on to another one, or
Sure.
did you have more?
Oh, well,
Okay.
I've got a million in here,
No,
guys.
no, no. I mean, did you have more to say to that
No,
one?
no, I'm fine. And if we miss your questions, guys, please know. Just keep typing it, and we'll try to get to it. I promise. There's only so much time, but we're going to try to get to as many people as we can.
Yeah, we've got a little bit more time. And like always, we didn't cover the topic, but that's okay because you guys are more important. You guys are what run the show, and that's what's important to us. So just be patient.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
So
can I do a follow up really quickly?
yes, go ahead.
From
Go ahead.
Michaela, who lost her child.
Mm.
Says, I'm actually 17 years old. I was pregnant when I was 15. I was taking medication and didn't realize that it was making the baby sick and me sick. I had to get an emergency abortion, and I want to know if it was painful for her. I felt her soul leave my body as soon as she was gone. It was the worst pain I went through. I feel terrible for doing that to her. The reason I say her is because I feel strong connection to a girl more than a boy.
Yeah, I feel like it was a
I
girl.
named her Anastasia. Yeah, I do feel it was a girl too. Like I said, there was no blame in any capacity for that. It just, how to even put that? There was a lesson there. There was a meaning there. There was a very important idea behind it, but know that you had no responsibility. There was nothing consciously that you did wrong, and it was all set up for this reunion that's going to take place later in life. And now that you've mentioned your age, it makes even more sense because there's so much more time for you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
know that she is just fine, and she will be making a return. But open yourself up to the possibilities there.
Mm-hmm. Um, can I read something from Junie real quick?
Yeah, totally. Go ahead.
Okay. So Junie says, Mooney, me an empath? If not, do I have a gift?
Well, empath is part of it, but Junie, I think with you, we've talked more about
Healing.
the healing aspect. Yeah, the hands-on. Um, that's really where I would suggest you focus. If you're going to do anything, that's the way to go. Other abilities are going to make themselves known to you in time, but right now, the most important thing that you can do is focus on the healing, and that's gonna. When you do healing, it's going to heal you as well. You're going to feel
Mhm.
so awesome doing it. It's going to almost be like a high for you.
That is true. That is 100% true because I know for me, like my thing is the counseling and helping people and I know when I do that, when people reach out to me and if I know that what I've said to them help them and usually it's when I get that feedback and when they tell me, "Oh my God, I don't know what I would have done. Thank you so much." It heals me. It makes me feel like better than ever. Like it's like that's how I know that that's what I was born to do because I just I feel like I'm on the right path with that. So it's true. Healing others, it helps heal yourself.
Absolutely. I don't have
Um,
anything I can even add to that.
and something else from Junie. This is important. She says this question has been hanging over my head because I worry more about my friends. I have a friend who is in I have a friend who is in an unhealthy environment right now. Will he get out of that, and will things get better for him? I'm super worried about him.
Yeah, and unfortunately in this one you do need to worry. This is chosen. This is a situation that's being chosen right now, and
He brought
unfortunately,
it upon himself, sort of.
yeah, unfortunately until they make the decision that they want to remove themselves from that negativity, it's not going to change. Please always stay there, always be there, but when it comes down to it, you need to release some of that energy too and know that you don't have control over it. Junie, with you, I'm sensing a lot of guilt around that, and there shouldn't be any guilt. Concern, yes. Guilt, no. So if you can take a step back from it and see it for what it is, know that they're going to be okay, but they have to make this choice.
All right. There you
Uh,
go.
my good friend Lisa Marie is in the chat room. Said, "Good evening, Moonie and Dee. Do you
Good
have Yeah, good evening. Do you have a message for me from my first husband for my son Ricky. Much going on in his life right now, or a message for me from Rick. Thank you. Lisa, I've been waiting for you to get in touch with me because there's a lot that he's been coming to and talking to me quite a bit at night. And it's okay. I don't mind, but I know we made a connection, so he feels comfortable talking to me. There's some I don't want to say concern. There's some worries that he has, and I feel like he wants to express those. I don't even really feel comfortable talking specifically for him, but whenever you're ready, get in touch with me. We'll have a conversation and see if we can figure that out.
All right. I don't
Oh,
have anything to add to that, so go ahead.
okay. And let's see. I apologize again. I see Facebook is messing up the feed. It's Facebook is just messing everything up, guys. We're gonna have to move to a different format here soon. Colette says, I love doing hands-on healing. I've been told I'm a natural healer. I love it. Colette, that's absolutely true. You definitely are. And you can see that. It's funny whenever, because Colette shares a lot of evidence with me and it's pictures and things like that, but she always has energy around her all the time. She's very open to it, and she's just one of those people. Um, there's a, it's an, I don't mean to ramble. There's a guy who's on Facebook named Roy, and he gets some of the most amazing spirit pictures that you'll ever see in the entire world. And I've heard people, oh, he's a fake, he's a fraud. He's got, we all hear this junk all the time. He is probably one of the most kind individuals and honest individuals you'll ever meet. But the reason that he's able to get these wonderful pictures is because he believes in what's there. He opens himself to what's there. And Colette's a lot like that too. She just lets whatever's around her come through, and she doesn't judge it. And that's why she gets great results.
Um, I see something in here. It says from Joy, and it's in your chat room, but I'm going to read it. It says, Moonie, you said last night to me that when I'm ready to move forward with my ability, you could help me. Please, from the seeing things to chattering in my ears, I'm ready to move forward, embrace it, not be scared of it. Please, can y'all help me? Yeah.
Yeah,
Can y'all help?
yeah, Joy, and that's just something that we need to sit down and work on. It's really not something we can do in a radio show's time,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm happy to give you some steps and get you moving in the right direction if you want to contact me. That would be fine.
Mm-hmm. All righty. And Liz Brissette says, how's my mom? Is she okay? Do you get anything on that? I'm not getting anything on that one.
Yeah, it was just like I hit a wall.
Yeah.
Um,
We're even in sync with that.
yeah, nothing on that. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
maybe
wasn't
we can
getting.
come back to it.
Maybe type it into the Facebook chat, and maybe he can get something.
It's a
But I'm not
possibility.
getting anything.
Yeah, it's a possibility. Margaret says, just wondered if there's any messages from my mother or daughter. Thanks, Chris and Dee. Your insight is needed too. Thank you. Message. Boy, this is a frustration from your mom. I just feel like she's really trying to get some messages through that aren't making their way through to you,
Yeah,
and her frustration's through the roof. It's not at you. It's just the fact that the communication is down. Um,
like she can't get through though.
yeah. Well, and I think Margaret, it might be that you might be trying a little bit too hard to communicate. And I always tell people take a step back, take a deep breath. But really, this is one of those situations. Please, if you can, I think that they're going to get their message through to you really really easily if you just open up to it. And there's the typing again. Okay.
I'm answering a question in the chat room.
Mary says, "Do you have a message for me from late hubby David? Also, will my kids and I get close again? Last question, will we get through this financial hardship we're having?" Okay, that's a lot of questions at once. I want to focus on one.
Yeah.
Um, Late hubby David, a lot of concern for you right now. Um, yeah, boy, I feel like the he feels like the ball has been dropped. Just that things have gotten out of control, and storm energy, hurricane energy around you. It's just a lot of things that need to change, and I feel like you're more in control of it than you really know. Um, and this is what he's trying to relay to you: that there's a lot of things that you can take action on right now that are going to help you out. And I don't mean any insult by this. I just have to say what's being given to me is stop being the victim. That's a very clear message that I'm getting right now, and I think that's more from your guides than anything else. But I am picking up on that, so hopefully that helps. Wow. Okay, so anyway, and Dee's still typing away, so I'll continue here. Um, Mar-
What do you want me to put stuff into the chat room, right?
yes, Marcy says, "Oh my God, I'm going to freak out. Facebook fix this." I totally agree with you. I think Facebook is screwing
Sorry,
up.
guys.
We'll put in a complaint. I mean that when I say that. Okay,
Just
sure.
know we love you all.
Yep. Sherry from Albuquerque says, "I'm going through a lawsuit and I'm wondering how it might turn out." Sherry, I see this dragging. Ugh. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. I think things will turn out in your favor. I believe that. But it's almost like an outlasting situation that you have to outlast these people. Um, hang in there. That's all. The only advice I can give you is just hang in there. It's gonna get better. Let's see here. I'm just trying to fly through. I know we have repeat questions. I'm trying to make sure we get everybody's questions in here
Yeah.
because I know.
Try to get people that we haven't done a reading for before also.
Yeah, I'm kind of flying through and just looking for some names that I don't necessarily recognize, some new questions that aren't I am not used to. We got Jamie. Um, big question. Jamie says, "Are you getting anything off me?" And there's so many jokes that could go with that. Jamie, give me a specific question. I'm happy to help. Um, let's see here.
Yeah, guys, sometimes it's easier to be a little more
Yeah,
specific.
I mean, that's like trying to read a book in 10 minutes. That's about the best way to put it. Um, okay, Michaela, who lost the baby, says, "I've seen glowing eyes in my room. I have soul spirits coming to me and showing me their eyes. I've been like this ever since I was young. I was always hearing
Hmm.
and seeing things. Doctors say it was just hallucinating and giving me medication,
Mm.
and none of it ever went away. I don't know if these spirit
No.
souls need something from me or what they want from me. I know it's all real. I hear and see things all the time in my house. Who are they? What do they want?" That's the mediumship ability. And again, you're experiencing these things, and you've got uh, doctors telling you that you're crazy. That's the
And calcifying that third eye with all that medication.
Mhm. It's interesting. Whether it's mediumship ability, psychic ability, possession, occupation, the medical analysis is always paranoid schizophrenia because
Yeah,
you're
always.
hearing voices, you're seeing things that aren't there. Who's to say that they're not there? How many people have been diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia that aren't sick? Right? And then
Hmm.
medicine will come in and give them all sorts of different pills to take and tell them that this is the way to calm things down, and it only makes things worse. So, yes, I do believe that you're experiencing these things. I think it's very real. I don't feel like there's any sort of mental disruption or disorder. I think that what you see is there. And I never tell anybody medical advice. I don't say start taking a medication, stop taking a medication. But when it comes down to it, a lot of these times the medications that are given to people make things much worse. And it's just because science hasn't begun to understand that what we're experiencing is something very real. It's not a fantasy. It's very real.
Hmm. I agree with you.
Let's see.
And I was paying attention, but yeah, I totally agree with you.
Yeah, it drives me crazy.
Hmm.
Let's see here. Let's see. Marcy's got to go. Bye, Marcy. Love you.
Oh, Marcy.
Um, let's see here. A lot of people getting kicked out and coming back in. Apologize
Oh.
again, guys. Sorry about that. Mary got kicked off. I'm stopping a victim. My health. If I can explain more, please, if you can. Yeah, just passing on the messages that are being given to me, and I felt like in your reading when we were talking about the victim aspect, I picked up more of a guide energy that was coming through at that point. Um, you know, just decisions that are being made are causing some of the effects in your life right now. You're not responsible for everything, but I think they're trying to let you know that you can take more control of the things that are going on around you.
Hmm.
Lori, backing up what we just said Lori Ann says, "My brother had abilities and doctors told him he was crazy. Eventually he committed suicide." That is,
Yeah, it happens, and it's sad. It's upsetting, but that happens a lot.
it's a terrible thing. And that's horrible. And that's not by any means the first time I've ever heard that. I've heard that so
Yeah.
many times. And, if it's doctors, putting those things out there, or people being ridiculed for their abilities. We're in a much more accepting age right now. We're in Pride Month right now, which is absolutely awesome. People can be who they want to be.
Hmm.
But you got to remember, guys, a very short time ago, whether you were gay or you had psychic abilities, or you wanted to dress a certain way, or whatever the case might be, it was a tough world. It was a really difficult place to be. We
Hmm.
talk about bullying. Bullying isn't even the word for it. There was people who absolutely were out to destroy you for being somebody that they didn't want you to be, or they were insecure. So we're in a place now that's so much better, where you can just be who you are, and if nobody likes it, oh well, at least people will defend you and back you up, even if they don't believe in what you do.
It's
They'll say,
true.
hey, it's your right. So back in the day, things were not so good. So, take advantage of this new way of thinking, but it still exists, guys. The hatred still
Hmm.
exists. The bullying, the behind the scenes kind of stuff. It's out there, guys. It's out there, and that's why we talk about in the show. Really supporting each other. If you have somebody, sorry, D, I'm rambling. If
No, no,
it,
no, you're not. Every time you think you're rambling, you're actually doing an amazing job. Keep going.
Thank you. If you know somebody who has psychic ability, or questions psychic ability, or if you know somebody who is what we would consider a drag along, somebody who's completely closed off and doesn't believe in any of this stuff, but you feel that opening them up to something different that's out there might make their life better, please, please bring them into the show, have them hang out with us for a little while and see if maybe some of this
Yeah.
resonates with them. Some of the people that I've met in this world that they consider the most hardcore cynics and skeptics were just people who were either afraid of the reality that was on this side, or they didn't know how to seek it out themselves. So, um, yeah, that's why we're here, guys. That's what we do. We try to answer as many questions as we can, and we try to help as many people as we can. So, okay, really quickly, we're kind of running out of time, but
Hmm.
I wanted to touch base because Diggs Chavez Arilla, Arreola, Aurelia, says first time here. Um,
Oh, welcome. Thank you for
Welcome.
joining us.
Glad you're hanging out with us. Says please let me know if you have any messages from my mom. Is she okay? I found her passed and am only a child. Coroner could not give me an exact cause of death. Please help. Thanks. Sorry to blow up. I'm just not sure if Facebook is letting me see the questions again. Sorry about Facebook. Um, with okay, in regards to, let me start from what I'm getting, because I read that and then I got a lot of download here. Okay, so what I'm picking up on this one is the cause of death that I'm sensing is a blockage in the heart. It's a valve issue. Uh, I'm not a doctor, guys, so if this is not exact, please forgive me. Something about a valve not opening correctly, and there was almost like a backup, a skip, like it reversed. It pumped the wrong way, if that makes sense. But that's what caused, I want to say that's what caused the actual death. That's what happened with that. Um, it's what I'm saying. As far as her being with you, yes, absolutely. Crossed quickly, made it to the other side faster than I would have expected with as quick as it happened. Yes, I do believe that she's with you. I think she's been with you for a very long time, and I think that you feel that too. So anyway, okay. Hopefully that helps. Lisa, good night. She's heading to bed. Um, let's see here, guys. We're kind of up against the clock right now. 7 minutes left, and if we keep missing things, I apologize. Uh, let's see. Michaela, she just keeps saying how crazy it is. She has younger people and older people that come to her. That's the mediumship thing, Michaela. They will continue to come to you if they see that aura light around you, that blue light. They know that you can hear them and you can communicate. They're going to keep coming back until you acknowledge them. That's just kind of the blessing or curse of being a medium. Um, William says, who we talked to earlier, says, thanks once again. This was my first experience here, and you made me a believer. William, I'm just glad you hung
Awesome.
out with us. You are absolutely more than welcome. Just so glad. If we touched you tonight, if you're the only person that we got through to tonight, and it made you
That makes all the
feel better
difference.
and you were able to connect, yeah, that's everything. That's why we're here. That's why we do what we do. So
I really hope that you continue joining us and that you tune into our show. You know, it's weekly. It's twice a week. We do Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays is at 6:30 Central, and on Thursdays it's 8:30 Central. So hopefully we have um, you know, made you a believer so much so that you'll join us now every week. So
yeah, we hope you guys
yeah.
can make it. Colette's off to bed. We love you too, Colette.
Colette, we love
Get
you.
some sleep. She's so awesome. She's in England and
She
she sets the
is.
alarm
Oh,
clock for the shows and she gets up and listens to the show and then goes back to bed. You're so awesome, Colette. Thank you
she
so
is
much.
awesome. She actually sent me a message earlier today telling me I'm going to bed. I was like, man, I
Yeah.
love her. She messages me every day, and her messages just make me smile.
She's such a good
And
friend. Just an
she
amazing friend.
is. She really is. And she tells me I'm going to bed, and I'm setting the alarm. See you tonight for Box Talk. And I'm like, oh,
She's
like
just super sweet. Super sweet. We
she
love her.
is.
And Kyle, and I mean, we can go on. Everybody is so awesome. It's
Everybody, all of
absolutely
you,
amazing.
we love you guys.
Don says,
Look at that hashtag.
hashtag
Hashtag
love
love
Moonie and
me
Dee.
and D.
Thank you so much. Steve, I'm glad you feel a lot better. Again, if that helped you, Diggs says you're amazing. Thank you guys. We'll definitely be back XOXO. Thank you, Diggs. I mean, this is the payment that this is just the best feeling for us is when we're able to help you guys and make life a little bit better for you. So
Love you guys so much. Thank you.
absolutely. And I wanted to tell you as I was doing this, yeah, Elisa, we'll see you next week, definitely. Wanted to tell you two guys, I've been watching as I've been watching the feed. There's been quite a few, I'd say probably 10 or 15 people contacting me for readings. I'll get back to you as soon as I possibly can. If you don't get a message from me directly, expect the message to come from someone named Donna, and she'll set everything up, and I look forward to reading for you guys.
And we're going to work on something where we can offer a double type thing, but we haven't figured that out yet. But we
Yeah,
will, guys. You'll get
yeah.
that information.
Yeah, we're getting all the details put down. Latest you'll see that is probably by the time we hit Hinsdale. We're going to be doing some stuff there, so that's the
Yeah.
latest that you'll see it. But it'll be before that, so give you guys a little bit more of an idea. Um, and then Colette said, "I will see you next week. D, you need to do some readings on Box Talk, D, because you can do it. She believes in you."
That's exactly what we're talking about right now. That
Yep.
moon's, I'm working with the moon. Come on, of course I'm doing good.
And and in Diggs, I saw you're interested in reading. You can go to my page, which is chrismoonpsychic.com, and there's a little section on there which says a big thing says get a reading from Chris Moon. Just click on that, and we'll get back to you. I promise. Jamie said this is my first time anything from my grandmas or friends that passed. Hmm. Jamie.
Guys, I'll get out my information soon. I see somebody else saying, "Me too, D." I'll get out. And Moon's been pushing me, and I haven't. I need to listen to him. I do. He's been pushing me. You need to get your info out there soon. Do it.
Yeah, Dee is
Do it.
absolutely awesome, and we think it'll work really well to a lot of people when they have a connection with a loved one, they hear their voice come through the ghost box. It's pretty emotional. There's a lot that goes with it, and Dee is really good with psychic counseling, and she's an actual counselor, so. Um, she can help you not only on a psychic level but also on a counseling level to kind of work through some of those emotions and things that happen with that. So that's kind of how it works. Um, yeah.
My daughter says hi.
Hey, Angie, how are you? Good to see you in here. You're an awesome makeup artist. Um,
Guys, yeah, my daughter Angie, she was in there. She said, "Hi, Mom." So if you guys think she did an amazing job, give her a thumbs up and tell her that you like the makeup job she did on me.
it's awesome. She distracted me tonight. Um, okay, website again is chrismoonpsychic.com.
I'll put it in there.
Yeah, and like I said, if you're interested in a reading, just go ahead and click on it. It says "Get a reading from Chris Moon," like right at the top. Just click on that, and it'll come through. So happy to do it for you guys. We've only got about a minute and a half left, so I just want to wrap up here really quickly. It's been a great night. It's been a really good night, and I just feel personally, I feel blessed to do this for you guys. I'm glad that I got my great partner D, who absolutely kicks butt at doing this with me, and yeah, we're really blessed to be here, and thank you guys for hanging out. And if you didn't get your question answered this time, please come back on Wednesday or Thursday of next week, and we'll be happy to try
Hmm.
to do that reading for you as well. So please hang in there, guys. Hang in, wait for us next week, and we'll be there.
And join us over in Mixer right now. We're doing the after party, right?
Yeah, I'm a little emotional tonight, but yeah, we'll do what we can do.
We can do it. I'll cheer you up.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Okay,
Make the makeup will distract you.
there you go. It's all about the makeup. Oh boy. Okay. So anyway, guys, thank you again for tuning in tonight. We absolutely love you guys. You can watch a replay of this and all the other shows that we've done over on my YouTube channel, which is Man is the Moon on YouTube, and you can see all the shows plus the Ghostbox Chronicles. So hopefully we will see you guys next Wednesday and Thursday. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon. Smile and remember to make someone else smile too. Love you guys. Bye bye.